Good evening, people. What's good? What's going on? Welcome back to Daniel AFC TV. Let's turn that off. I was just playing my top 11 Mourinho game. Now we'll check the last attack. Okay, that's that. Guys, welcome back to Daniel AFC TV. How is everyone tonight? I'm afraid to say the transfer gossip almost the same as yesterday, but we will get into it. A couple of more developments as they say. I've got a couple of questions to put to a couple of the real ones tonight. I've drawn up basically. Good evening, Adam. What's going on, mate? I know there is conflicting stories, and there's a story here that might not excite all the real gooners out here. Your brother will be dead excited. So apparently Villa have bid the same as us, like I said yesterday. We all knew about 30. The story is we're going back with 35, whether we've done it or not. But immediately, if we do get Buendia, they're going for Emile Smith Rowe. We haven't tied up the deal. It's another typical Arsenal, just like any good player. Alexis Sanchez, when it's always mattered, their contracts are running down. And wow. And by the way, did you see that about Alexis Sanchez today? Would love a move back to the Premier League. Good evening. How are you, my G? I'm very, very well. I'm not too bad. Just wondering when our Arsenal are going to make moves. You know, Man United, your team have come out today and pretty much let the world know that Jadon Sancho will be your player, and now you can move on to the next one. We know there's still finer details to be done, but it won't be like last season. I'm pretty convinced it's done. Where are my guys? So good. So yeah, Jadon Sancho, guys, I'm pretty convinced that's all done. Will it be Declan Rice next? If rumours are said to be true with Man United, you've got as many as 4 or 5 people on your shortlist. Oh no, you've got hundreds on your shortlist, but yeah, you want 4 or 5 of them, but no striker. Interesting. In contrast, in the same time, mate, so when you and your brother come on, or you come on about the 35 mil the other day, see, I was led to believe it was 22 mil the release clause, but if they got relegated, it was pretty much half to 11, 12 million. Now that made it obviously a lot more attractive deal for fucking a team like Arsenal, penny pinching, etc. I don't know, because Getafe get 20% of that cut. Yes, oh wow, and that's why you got to feel for them teams. Who else did that happen to? When Arsenal wanted to get Wilfried Zaha, Man United, I think obviously that still exists. They get 15 or 20%, or is it even 25 of whatever Zaha eventually goes for. We have been linked with Zaha again today. Arsenal have been a little bit cheeky. Apparently we've got a, like what most teams do, when Guendouzi signed his 4-year deal, we have the option to extend it by a year, basically, even if Guendouzi doesn't want to. So we've told Marseille come with the right money, which is about 9 million euros, and they'll get their guy, or we'll extend his contract and look for someone else to buy him. I can't believe there's no central midfielders at the team. Who have we honestly got? Partey, El Neni. I can't think of no midfielders at our club. Willock, but we don't even know what's going on with him. Boo. Mate, it's done. Trust me. You ain't going to make them fuck ups. Look, you even got the Americans down meeting the fans today. Do you know what I mean? That's something that wouldn't happen at Arsenal. You lot got a whole football game cancelled, mate. That was big shit. It's the boys' incompetence, they take long. Oh, yeah, like last season, but that ain't going to happen. Lightning striking twice. Yeah, I know, yeah, basically, mate. And obviously, if it's 35 like Arsenal intend, a little bit less. Them trainers, they're a little bit shit, but I do love the way it does match. The yellow and blue obviously is a new away kit. Adidas, basically, guys, if anyone hasn't seen it, are bringing out a matching pair of trainers to match our away kit this season. I know, I've read that as well, bro, but I've read so much conflicting shit. It could be this much, it could be that much since they got relegated. Listen, Sheffield United, I promise you right now, Danny AFC TV, yeah, assume it's more like 35 mil. I promise you, even if it was Arsenal or Real Madrid to sign Sander Berge, and of course, Real Madrid will go after Sander Berge. Whether it's Aston Villa, West Ham or Arsenal, it's not going to be 35 million, bro. Do you know what I mean? There's a couple of mischievous lies going on there, but trust me, I reckon it won't be a penny more than 20. And to be honest with you, I thought a fairer price was more like the 12 million that was suggested at the start of the window when it was basically confirmed as well when they were getting relegated. But anyway, has anyone heard more of the Andre Onana deal? Apparently we can take him for 7 million. stories are coming out that he was pissed off with Ajax for not defending him properly when the whole steroids thing happened, and it was his wife's diet stuff, pills that made him go over the limit, or the drug test, blah blah blah. So basically, Arsenal been penny pinchers. Fabrizio Romano's put it out there that we could even get him for cheaper, but it depends on what happens with this ban. If the ban is upheld, we can get him for even cheaper than the suggested 7. Goodness, what do you think? Buendia, we know 30 million, 35 million, I reckon will get accepted. Then they'll chase after our Emil Smith Rowe. Yep, Bissouma, the rumours won't go away, and then as soon as we think it is Sanderberg is Arteta's target, the Bissouma bit comes again, and he starts dropping hints. Who knows anything about this guy? Henry urges Arsenal to sign Sambi Lokonga and the ex midfielder. And that's something I said about 3 weeks ago on this channel. I said he'll go Liverpool instead. A Liverpool fan, is it Charlie Griffin? Didn't agree. Ajax right back again. Nassari Mazora, again linked with Arsenal between 13 and 15 mil. He's got 12 months left on his contract. Villa are making Emil Smith Rowe the #1 target if Arsenal nick Buendia. Alexis Sanchez could be released by Inter the next week or so. Who will take him back to Arsenal. I don't think Pogba will take him back to Man United though. Jules Condé, it started against Seville. The vendor rated anything between 35 and 105 million, it seems like. But 50, 60 million, it's landed in his name a lot. Manor Salomon, apparently his agent, what is it, that Pinzai, whatever, apparently he's in London tying up this deal, guys. What do you make of that? 21 million. Israeli international, like. Carlo George, us and Chelsea are monitoring the Santos striker. He's 19. He's got 13 goals so far in his Santos career, which doesn't sound like bundles. And Arsenal will accept 8 million euros for Guendouzi. Then I want to put a few things to you, real ones.
And the Europa League as well. So farewell to Willie.
He's getting hard on, but again, he gets a hard on whatever Robbie or his fellow colleagues or the Sun newspaper tells him. Do you know what I mean? He jumps on bandwagons, mate. Very, very, very fake knowledge. That's why I disrespect these people.
No, Gareth Bale will not look with the new Real Madrid squad. You've got me at it now. Real Madrid boss Carlo Ancelotti after Euro 2020 on his return.
Yeah, but he does have a very... Oh, and look, it's happening again. We'll blame Hangubi. Only joking. There we go. Hangubi, I've got to ask you a question. The lead that I'm using isn't... Yeah, you keep hinting to me. I need to connect it. I haven't connected it. I just checked before I come on. Easy. The man himself will be in the building tonight. He was supposed to come on the stream with me, but he is coming to look at this whole problem and identify it, because he's smarter than God, Mr. Easy, innit? And he ain't having this no more. He watched last night's stream. He was disgusted with how many times I froze and the purple lighting and everything. But he's also confirmed my lead, like what Hanyoumi was saying to me, and Wagwan Hanyoumi, roll one alert. I'm not using it right. You've got to connect it. I think we were trying to tell me that yesterday. I know. I've seen it. Yes, interesting. He has. It makes you wonder now. Obviously, that's because maybe they've been shut down for Lukaku. I did hear something really disturbing about Aubameyang in Chelsea today, but I'm sure it's bullshit. No, of course it isn't. Of course it isn't. That was a joke. It's only because I just see his name. But yeah, I heard something pretty disturbing about Aubameyang. If he was to leave Arsenal, he doesn't want to leave England. He doesn't want to leave Arsenal. That was he was talking about freezing. He's joking, bro. He's joking. Guys, get the likes up, please. Do get the likes. Oh, by the way, here's another funny thing. I don't know if it is straight sabotage. Guys, thank you for everyone viewing. The views are not bad in the last few videos. Amazing. But you remember last night? And I'll go to the brothers, Pogba and Adam. I think it was you, Pogba, that said there was 22 or 21 likes on the video last night. Go look at last night's video. There's 8 likes on it. Is that YouTube hating me? Is it someone liking my videos and then dislike and then taking the likes away? It's just confusing as fuck. Last night's video, everyone was turning me down. It's on over 20, but it's on 8 now. So fuck knows. Is it sabotage? 7 people watching. Yes. So yeah, that would be about right. There's not as many likes. But this can be very misleading as well. When you have the stats, like I've got the stats thing on my phone, the stats can tell you different things. I went onto my stats one day, looked, it reckoned there was nothing significantly more. I think it said there was 10 of us locked on. It was actually 16 apparently, do you know what I mean? But anyway, who knows?
Hopefully it's going to be
most definitely, but no, because I think it's only a 12-month deal and it was finished this summer. So it's like last season, he's just signed it for another 12 months. Maybe AC Milan didn't give him the deal he wanted. Maybe they still said Ibrahimovic was king. Obviously, he doesn't mind being a bit part player. I don't know. Maybe he just wants to stay in London. But guys, what do you make of these Arsenal transfer rumors again today? You have to ask yourself, with our fraud of a guy, technical director Edu, there's so much talent I'm hearing in South America. All these young guys, man, and we don't get none of them. Yeah, mate. Definitely. I think you said 15th as well. But listen, I want to ask you a few questions. Real ones on the stream. You have 1796. Wow. No, not even me and Easy when we sat down and discussed this. Not even me and him thought that. I'll tell you what we're going to do for that then.
Will go some way to changing the relationship between supporters and the team.
Tell me if you see this, guys. Yeah, there you go.
The problem being that this is a blip after 6
Boy, he's saying, I think his heart wants to go Arsenal. If he ain't going to be the number 10 star, I think he would happily go Villa. But more interestingly, mate, Emil Smith Rowe. Villa have made their life work. If we nick Buendia from them, that's what I mean. Grealish really must be going Man City. And maybe that's what's all the talk about. Maybe Mahrez or Sterling, if not both, have to leave. I'm not convinced. I think there's more than 6. Linda, Adam, Pogba, WB will be watching, but quietly. Is it really just 6 of us on here? Guys, give me a quick thumb. Who's with me right now? Who's with me? Have you just seen the message I've put up? Maybe I've been censored right now. Can you just see the message I just put up there in the comments, guys? But isn't that freaky? Now I've only got 7 or 8 likes on the video. But anyway, guys, who's with me? I need to ask you all a question. Who would be broken hearted? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've got 9 footballers written down here. Obviously, we may as well put Guendouzi 10 because we know he's out.
One other thing,
Guendouzi.
yesterday Fernandinho posted a 500-word thank you message to Manchester City and their fans.
What can we
on
put for him?
Instagram.
Now, the reigning European champions Portugal played out a 0-0 draw against Spain in their penultimate match before Euro 2020
Right, guys.
underway.
Right,
Too much action in the first half.
breaking
The Spain
down
came
Spurs.
closest. Alvaro Morata crossing for Ferran Torres.
I'd piss myself if that happened, mate. I'd absolutely piss
In the
myself.
second half,
What more disturbs me is we're going after a number 10 that Smith Rowe clearly plays. He'd probably love to have the number 10 shirt at Arsenal instead of the number that he's got at the moment. And he's only got 12 months left on his contract. Why isn't this deal being done? No wonder he's been linked with Villa, mate. And then Villa would tell Emil Smith Rowe, you will be that guy. Jack Grealish. Yeah, I don't think they'll make any move until Grealish left. But here's an interesting one. I'll ask you a couple of things. And I'm not so sure about that either, because apparently their technical director, the guy that he's worked with before, is in London. Is in London, mate. Right, I want to ask you something. Guys, we've done this last night, but Ramsey or Buendia, Basuma or Sander Berg, and would you sell Lacazette for 20 million and then spend it on Dembele? There seems to be a bit of a ring here, guys. We haven't bought a right back, but it's pretty public we want a right back and we want Hector Bellerin gone. So if we get 18 million for Hector Bellerin, does that mean we've only got 18 million to spend on a right back? Yeah, mate. Yeah, mate. Or again, if Emil Smith Rowe doesn't sign a deal, like, are we tempting him to leave the club? Because the minute he publicly acts up, guys, that's it. It's done. He's got 12 months on his contract. Why hasn't he got a new deal at the club?
police officers and a solicitor.
I've read that. Again, I wouldn't believe it. I believe Juventus wouldn't really take Bellerin. I don't know. But then who will? Even the team that was apparently after him, PSG, or they want Trippier now. Do you know what I mean? Or Hakimi. So, God knows. Ramsey and Sanderberg. So you'd think Sanderberg's a better player than Basuma. Interesting. Wow, I didn't even see you there. Why the hell did you? How did you sneak in? What's going on, mate? We're not getting Conte. Why not? Why did you say that? I've heard the director of football, the guy that Conte works with, is in London. So what's he doing here then? Tea and biscuits?
It's 9 days to go until England kick off in the European Championships, and Gareth Southgate.
But that would be about the right valuation. They probably would want about 25 for him, whatever, blah blah blah. I would do it, to be honest with you, and then fuck this Buendia talk off. Do you know what I mean? I'll take Ramsey over Buendia. Seriously. Right, guys. I make it. Arsenal, right, can make £135 million this summer without asking for over the top amounts, yeah? So theoretically, yeah, I'm selling 10 players here. So guys, please get in the comments on this one, yeah? First comments I want, would you be upset to see any of these 10 go? Do you agree with the transfer figures I'm putting on them and the end money that I'm trying to get, 135 million for transfer funds, yeah? And take that 135 million. If what I'm saying is, that's without the American spending anything. If the American then said to Arteta, with that transfer money, you've got 65 million on top, that would actually give us a £200 million budget. Anyway, to be honest with you, even when he was at the club, I was never, well, apart from this season when he scored 16, I was never his biggest fan either. He pissed me off. He pissed me off with all his injuries. What I'm saying is, I know next season for a fact Buendia is going to piss me off because he's a championship player. Don't get me wrong, Buendia, if he was lucky enough to get a move to Real Madrid, Barcelona, Man City, he's going to look silky because he's got 10 silky players alongside him. He ain't got that luxury at Arsenal. Nah, mate, it's going to be about the Harry Kane. Does he get all the money, and then what does he get on top after the Harry Kane money to spend? After he loses their prize winner Kane, he doesn't just want that 100 million to spend or whatever it's going to be for Kane. He wants more on top.
Put out the call and get together.
But anyway, guys, I want to know if my valuations are too silly or if you think this is about right. I'm selling Bellerin, 18 million. Xhaka, 18 million. Willian, 5 million. Torreira, 5 million. Nate Lamals, 15 million. Guendouzi, 8 million. Nketiah, 16 million. Lacazette, 20 million. Willock, I think it's best to bring him back at the moment, but let's put him in there theoretically at 25 million. And then Mavropanos, 5 million. Work out, guys, that makes 135 million. All in, yeah? Now, 135 million. Now, if that was our budget, we could still get a few players. Do you know what I mean? The right back we've been talking about, the Basuma we've been talking about, and the Buendia that a lot of people want. Light work. But have we got a budget after we sell these players? What I'm getting at here, guys, my suspicion is we need to sell first, again. And even though Man United have promised to throw money all over the place, Liverpool have already spent money, Chelsea have already made it clear they want massive targets. Man City have made it clear they're replacing Aguero. They want Grealish. Do you know what I mean? Hence the Mahrez Sterling rumours. So if all the teams are already better than us, are going to make themselves a lot more better than us, what the fuck, guys? We're not even finishing 8th next season. So, even if the American, and someone get in the comments of this, gave us a £65 million budget this summer, that isn't a lot of money. But do you even think we'll get 65 million on top of what Arteta sells? Or why are we waiting to sign people? We've got to fucking sell first. Dig yourself up, DJ. Can we bring more than 4? Yeah, mate, I don't think he gives a fuck. It's more like the money.
Everything revolves around them. They're the mainstays of the team. The captain, leader,
Okay, now what I want you to do is, I want you to go and choose. Bollocks, I froze. I'm going to say it though straight. I want you to go and choose. He played 36, yeah, which I checked today, Premier League games out of 38 for Norwich. Pick any 5 and go and rate him on them 5. Oh, the fuck, annoying. So yeah, but Hanyumi. So then go and watch 5 games. And look, Norwich beat Man City 3-2, innit? Pookie scored a couple when they come up. Go watch that game. He could have had a good game. I don't know. You only have 6 million left. Oh, No. We're not getting to that yet because we're going to spend the money. As I said, that's why I put the words theoretic on it. We're going to spend the money. And that's what it's more about. That's what it's going to come down to. If Conte don't take the job, that's because he wasn't able to keep Harry Kane number 1. But I don't think he cares about Harry Kane. There's a Lukaku out there for him. Do you know what I mean? And he has good relationships with his players. But it would have been about, when I use and spend all of the 100 million or whatever for Kane, do I get 100 mil on top? And Levy's probably fucking around with that bit, you know what I mean? Because that's what it takes when you want a world-class manager. If you want a world-class manager, guys, you need to give him some money.
They have to weigh out, are they ready? Are they up to scratch physically as well as mentally?
It was kind of true, though. Kind of true, guys. Kind of true. Can't say I like the fella, but boy, that's my biggest fear about this geezer, Buendia. He's played Premier League football. It ain't like we're taking a risk from Germany or Italy or somewhere here. Like, this guy has played Premier League football. So Hanyumi, I'm sure you're not going to be as impressed with him when you watch 5 Norwich games of him in the Premier League.
He's one of those players.
Well, one player who definitely isn't involved is Trent Alexander-Arnold, who will miss the Euros with the thigh injury. He posted this message on Twitter.
Most definitely. And I remember when they bought him from Hull for about 7-8 mil. I was like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? I hear you. But number 1, this ain't 7-8 mil. Number 2, we've seen him in the Premier League. Do you know what I mean? Number 3, I noticed people like Godfrey, Thomas Pukki, Jamal Lewis, Max Aarons, even Tim Krul. I honestly can't say I noticed this geezer at all. Yeah, then I heard something pathetic. Erling Haaland will reach Real Madrid, but he ain't going to Real Madrid unless Odegaard plays for Real Madrid. Again, I don't believe Erling Haaland gives a fuck if his best pal Odegaard is at Madrid or not if he goes there. That's it, good
There's some good news for Southgate though.
Of course, and that depends on Harry's fucking balls when he comes back. Dickheads, I'm laying down tools. I've given you enough. I've sweated and died for the club. And I'm now laying down tools, but not in them words. And then he'll get his wish. But yeah, we know what Levy's like, bro. It won't be easy.
From 11 in the morning. And at 3 in the afternoon, we'll bring you down Southgate's news conference.
Yeah, but I don't want to buy them 2 for a start, brother. I know. No, I totally get you. What I'm saying is we're going to get into that in a minute. I'm reading out your comments. I want us to spend this money. Do you know what I mean? And I want us to see which way we're going with it. So the first question on that, you agree it's about 135. Do you think I put exaggerated prices on players' heads? I don't believe so. No, bro, I'm not having a go at you. And we know left backs, if you're Man City, can cost 50 million. Do you know what I mean? Right backs can cost 45, even if you're Man United. Do you know what I mean? You pay for what you get bros. And the 35-40 for this guy is a guy murking it in the Championship. A guy that you can get for about 25 or 30 is a guy that had 1 good season in France. A while. A guy that you could probably get for the same sort of money is a Ramsey. We've been there and done that. That's what I'm thinking, brother. Now, if you want someone class in that number 10 position, yeah, you have to buy Grealish. We won't do that. We don't have the balls. So here's another idea then. How about we buy ourselves a really good winger, a Zaha, a Trequezie at Villarreal, play Martinelli on the left, and make Pepe and someone else fight on the right. I'd go Saka as my number 10. That's how dead set I am against this Buendia deal. I'd go Saka as my number 10, even though it takes a lot off the wing. Pepe one side, Martinelli the other side, or at least buy a couple of wingers then. Zaha wouldn't be the 70-80 million they wanted a little while ago. Alright, I put 18 million on Bellerin's head, 18 on Saka's head, 5 million on Willian, I'd let him go for free, 5 million for Torreira, but deep down we know he's worth more. Maitland 16, Guendouzi 8, Nketiah 15, Lacazette 20, Willock 25, Mavropanos between 5 and 8, which I'm sure if you total up is about 135 mil, give or take a penny. Now, again, we can go if Arsenal are just being cautious, and we can spend this 135 million if we believe Arsenal and Arteta ain't going to have a budget in the summer. If we believe the Kronkers would give Arteta 65 million, well, I believe obviously Bissouma, Aarons or whatever will be done already. Or if you like, the Buendia or whatever will be done already. So I believe we don't have money. For fuck's sake, this is getting repetitive. Please stay with me, guys. And big up, real one of that Kamala, and please get into this. 18 million for Bellerin. We're on his insane wages. Well, yeah, I wouldn't pay 18 million for Bellerin, but it has been touted about that's what we want from him, do you know what I mean? But and Willian, okay, but I'm sure there's an American or a Saudi Arabian club that would give us 5 million quid for him and pay his astronomical wages. Whoa, what was that? 35 for Tarek Lamptey, 40 for Arsenal, and 60 for Zell. A lot for Sell. And that's what I mean. We spent 45 at Atletico last year. It's funny we ain't been linked with this Sell. Are you talking about the Atletico Saul, the other one? Arsenal is a lot less apparently, 25-30 mil nods. And Tarek Lamptey, I think you could get him cheaper as well. And here's another one, and shout out to another real one. No, of course he wouldn't. And big up. Another real one, Long Bergkamp. What was I going to say? If we're really interested in Max Aarons, why is there no talk of it? Why are we only trying to bid for Buendia? Guys, we're being cautious. We haven't got money to spend. This is the whole thing I'm getting at. We need to sell. Yeah, all right, the Atletico drip midfielder. And he has played very well alongside parties we've seen. But hold on, let's just see what Long Bergkamp said. If we sold Hector and Xhaka for a combined 45, 22 and a half each. I put them down as 18 mil each, mate. Hold on, I want you to go, you obviously haven't heard what I said. Cop one there for 30, Aarons for 30, it's the quality business, they seem like solid players and they'll fight for the badge. Interesting comment. Don't know what makes you think that about Buendia, but okay, hold on, I'm going to come straight back. I think we will sell Willock as well if it's a good offers come. Guendouzi, Torreira and Xhaka is leaving. Yeah, don't be surprised if there's a U-turn on Xhaka though. We're going for a while apparently. Well, I'd rather him than Buendia, but what's all this Buendia talk then? I'm very surprised as well, man. He must have come in right at the end. He's a blonde kid. Bayern Munich are fucking cautious with money, but maybe they did lose Thiago, but there's something I want to go back to. Oh my God, I froze again. Guys, please stay right there. This is really winding me the ass up. Please stay there. getting the people jumping in late. Brother, yeah, so sorry. I forgot that literally for the first time. It's because I almost missed you today, bro. Braden, what's going on, the big man? Running the streets into a little Braden and his little brethren as well, Lenny, of course. Sorry, man, I feel so bad about that. And shouts out to Daddy of the Year, DJ DQ as well. I feel so terrible about that. I said that about 10 minutes ago and not one person commented. So now that you've said that, we're going to run with that for a minute because apparently Uber has said if he ever left Arsenal, he ain't looking to leave London, he loves London. Right, guys, Lacazette or Dembele? Basuma or Sanderberg? Buendia or Ramsey? Or Awar? That's the first one. Kamala Long-Bergkamp, for the people jumping in late. I would sell 10 people this season. Well, I don't want to sell Guendouzi, but he's gone. But I reckon we can raise 135 million because my feeling is we need to sell before we buy it. Hence why we ain't bought no one so far. Bellerin, 18 million. Exaka, 18 million. Willian, 5 million. If not, 5 million. If not, give him away. Torreira, 5 million. That's easy. Nate Lamar, 16. Guendouzi, 8 mil. Nketiah, 15 mil. Lacazette, 20 mil. Willock, 25 mil. Mavropanos between 5 and 8 mil. That raises you 135 million pound, people. Do you agree with them? Oh, that was a very convenient injury. And big up Lenny Punchers. Hope he ain't getting punched. You know what I mean? Of course, by the very, 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 very famous and hard-hitting Braden, Rob Holding 3. Mate, do you know what I'll be doing? Mate, there's got to be ways to skin cats. Apparently, they say Brighton want Nketiah. So why aren't we just throwing 20 million in Nketiah at them to get Basuma? Do you know? Like, it's only Brighton at the end of the day. Even down to Norwich, like, they spent, I think, 900,000 when they got to the Premier League last time. Like, not even £1 million. All right, I know they've kept him a couple of their loan signings, Gibson or whatever, and spent a bit of money this time, but they're another team. How can't Arsenal mug them off and just take Buendia? What is the long term? If we made it public enough that we wanted him, Buendia would start his little sulking and I'm going Arsenal. But we're never that serious, people. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, big shout out to DJ DQ, Braden, and of course Lenny. What do you think of them prices, guys? So 135 mil. If Arteta had 135 mil to spend, fuck me. This is incredible. All right, before I go, I'm coming in and out. I'm saying 135 mil, guys. Do you think we've got a budget? Yes or no? That's number one. And if we did have a budget, if he gave us 65 mil, Kroenke that is, we'd have 200 mil to spend. Spend that right, we could be all right. So I'll have to call you back. I'm live, but I'm freezing again. Every 3 minutes, I'm freezing
It's
easy.
been a difficult day for Lewis Hamilton and Mercedes.
I don't know, man. I don't even have to check my internet speed. You know, I'm rubbish at all that thing. All right. Bro, I swear to God, this is sabotage. All right, here's another example. And by the way, guys, I'm speaking to the big man himself, Easy. No, hold on. But as the people right now doing the stream, if you jump in live, I had 22 likes on my video last night, yeah? Today I've got 8.
An awful lot has been made of this. I mean, Lewis jumped on it.
So I'm not saying I'm worried about that. I'm just saying even that's weird.
To make a few claims, but the reality is, you're talking absolute.
All right, I'll check my speed and everything. I think it's something else, man.
For a tenth of a second, I'd be amazed. And of course, you can't look at one end of the car without.
Yeah. All right, cool. I'm live. Jump in. I'll phone you straight back. All right, respect easy. Yeah.
All right. And I think, you know, if you look today,
All right, cool.
our rear wheel arguably faces less than Mercedes room.
Respect shouts out to Easy Real One, Marcos Alonso could become available, and you know what that means. Another free transfer, another dead player from Chelsea. Best. Oh shit! What's that, Sweet Caroline? Turn that up. I missed that. Then. Being this bad. Best case scenario for Arsenal is Awar Ramsey, Basuma, but realistic Hart, Emi and Sanderberg. I don't know why Emi and Sanderberg, apparently they're 35 mil each, are more realistic than Awar Ramsey, who'd be cheaper, and Basuma that's the same.
Nevertheless, I think for the
Marcus Alonso, Arsenal's legacy. Yeah, you know, innit? Mate, that's a new one, the last 2-3 days, God knows. So if that's true, right? So if you're with me and heard all the players I've sold, that would be a 200 million budget we've got. Do you know what? That's what we're doing tomorrow. Right, I'm going to threaten YouTube, not YouTube, StreamYard, just say I'm not paying premiums no more. And we're going back on, in fact, guys, I'm going to do a live show on YouTube tonight. Mwah! I love you, Hank Yumi. So, guys, again, because I know this is getting a bit boring even for you lot. Bellerin 18 mil, Xhaka 18 mil. If there's a God, Willian 5 mil, Torreira 5 mil, Nate Lamar 16 mil, Guendouzi 8 mil, Mavropanos between 5 and 8, Willock 25, Lacazette 20, and Nketiah 15. That's 10 footballers. If they all left the club, that totals to 135. If Lon Bergkamp was right, let's just say there's a 65 million budget, that makes it exactly 200 million. We would actually be okay. But again, yeah, they'll fly down. But hold on, and thank you, but hold on. And that's a brilliant idea. But again, so sorry guys, and please do get the likes up on the videos and do subscribe if you're new. Why haven't we signed no one then? It can't be that hard to sign a guy from the Championship. Ain't like he's got international duty right now or anything. I'm pretty sure of it. Actually, there might be a Copa America this year. Who knows? You know what I mean? Why isn't it hard? Why is it so hard to get a Lamptey or a Max Aarons? Basuma, why is it so hard to get him? Just saying. And the only guy it seems we've made a concrete offer or whatever for seems to be Buendia, which is weird. Because maybe we've only got money for one position, and that's our number 10, and then we have to sell. The minute we sell Bellerin is the minute we replace him. And good night. And what do you think, Rowan? Please hit a like on the video. Please subscribe if you're new. Do you think we have to sell before we buy? Let's just clarify this up. Am I being paranoid? We have to wait a couple of weeks. Because again, just like Arsenal as usual, I don't understand what we're waiting for. Again, as a Man United fan, we know that Jadon Sancho and certain deals can be complicated, but we're not trying anything with a big club like Borussia and whatever and all this PR and bullshit behind and agents, you know what I mean? We're talking about Brighton players, Norwich City players. Like, fuck me. But yeah, again, I want to stop talking about Buendia. This one's for Lon Bergkamp as well. Mate, I'm telling you, Hank Yumi, Adam, and Pogba, I'm telling you about this guy. You'll be seeing me this time next season, giving it, you fuckers, I told you so. Or I'll be apologising to a lot of you. This guy ain't the real deal, man.
Group A with Switzerland and Turkey as well. Win 4-0 goals from Kilo Immobile of Lazio.
Yeah, Nathan though, the only thing I have the criticism of Nathan now is, unless he's a central midfielder, mate, like, where are we playing him? Like, a guy that hits like 21, 22 and 23 and doesn't know where the fuck he plays, that's the disturbing thing. That's Theo Walcott style. I'm a striker, I'm a winger, I'm a striker, fuck it, I want to be a winger again.
Czech Republic in the same group as Scotland, England.
Check the live link. I am gonna. I might be enough to do a test video, so it'd be nice if anyone jumps back in with me. It's been a while since I've done one on YouTube, so fuck me, I'll have to remember how to do it. But yeah, I actually think I am gonna do a little quick 10-minute transfer video. And yeah, I definitely agree with Joe Willock, as we have no number 8s and he could fit in at 10. I totally agree with you. I'm just scraping to get the transfer budget up. And Nate Lamar's, I actually don't believe anyone that he's let go on loan, Guendouzi, Saliba, whoever, he has faith in. Do you know what I mean? But I think they went on loan, yeah, so the value's up and sell them.
Former England left back Ryan Bertrand and Josh Sims.
Wonder, yeah, again, no taking the piss. What do you class as good? Because, all right, what's he got this year? 15 goals, 15 assists. Well, he ain't doing that in the Premier League, even with better players around him at a club like Arsenal. Definitely not. I definitely don't think he's got 15 assists and 15 goals in him. Do you know why? Because it wouldn't only be Arsenal and Villa after him, guys. Let's be honest, do you know what I mean? Ain't like he's knocking down Argentina's door trying to fucking play alongside Messi, I'm pretty sure. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah. Man, this guy is not for us. If he had been that hot, the day Norwich got relegated, everyone, Liverpool, Man U, Man City, Arsenal, would have all been bidding for him. He's gone back to the Championship. He's done well again.
Also out of contract. James McCarthy is another Palace player who is now available, as is Sheffield United's John Lundstrom.
10 assists and 7
Van
goals.
Ginkel is also out of contract. He joined Chelsea as a 20-year-old.
I wouldn't be disgusted with that.
And has made just 4 appearances in that time.
I'd hope for my number 10 to do a little bit more than that, but yeah, I suppose that's the level we're at, you know what I mean? Considering, yeah, so 7 goals, considering Willock got 7 goals, I'm just saying, over 38 games, yeah, do you think Willock could score over 7 goals if he was given the number 10 shirt at Arsenal next season? Like, proper show the love, like, you know what? Here, rip up your old number, you've done well at Newcastle, we're actually giving you number 10, we're going to show faith in you. Or Smith Rowe. What if Smith Rowe was given a new deal, 5-year contract and the number 10 shirt now? Would any of you be happy with that? Because I honestly think if Smith Rowe got a new contract, was given the number 10 shirt, I think Smith Rowe could get 10 assists and 7 goals next season. Personally, I think if Saka was playing next season, number 10, he'd do a lot better than that.
Well, if I stays at Celtic,
Morgan Sanson, no way. There was that hype around in a year or two when we were meant to be looking at him in France. So not a chance with him personally. As for Wiggle, or what have you want to pronounce him, I've watched him a few times. He still seems to scrape in. I think it's the Belgium team. I do know every player you're talking about. But again, like,
It's a big summer for Scotland, and
there's always question marks about these players, guys. Do you know what I mean? Hence why people do move around really quickly, la 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 la. Do you know what I mean?
I'm here to represent Scotland, and that's my full focus at the minute.
Well, Derek Adams led Morecambe to a memorable promotion, but he won't be joining them in the
It's strange, but then
he's choosing to stay in the 4th tier.
I think Lingard would bang again at West Ham next season. I think Willock could bang again at Newcastle next season. Is it different pressure playing for Man United and Arsenal? Could that be the thing? Do you know what I mean? Because I think Willock, I'm not saying 7 goals in a row, but I reckon he would score 10 goals next season and get 5 or 10 assists for Newcastle and be a fucking valuable player for them. And what I'm saying is, I reckon he could do that at Arsenal. So why do we want Brendea? Let's say what Henry says, with 10 assists and 7 goals, if that. I think Willock can do that. I think Smith Rowe can do that. Most definitely, but hold on, even in a rude way. Let's finish this number 10 thing first. What a dead season. You know what I mean? Got his place yammed off him by Lucas Paqueta. Ramsey, well, he's had an Arsenal shirt and we know him. Buendia. Well, then there's the Willock or Smith Rowe. I don't know why we just don't bring back Willock. Willock, Smith Rowe. You fight for the 10. Give Smith Rowe the 10. If it all goes tits up, you put Saka in the 10. And anyway, if you're not buying a 40 million Emi Grenada, put that onto a good winger. I'd rather see wingers come in. Well, if we had Basuma and Partey, we're getting that many goals from midfield next season. If we have Partey and Sanderberg, we're getting that many goals from midfield next season. So there's your first problem. So that means your number 10 has to bang. And that's why Buendia won't do. I'd rather go with Smith Rowe. So my hope is we've got a front three, like what England are going to try and do, like the 7 behind the ball, not the same way doing that, but the 2 defensive midfielders, 5 defenders, and then they want the 3 up front, Kane, whatever, etc. to fire. Arsenal would need 2 fucking really good wingers and a Aubameyang totally on song, if that kind of idea was to work. Because Partey, Basuma, Partey, Sanderberg, 0 goals. That's a lot of pressure on then your number 10. And I don't want that pressure on Buendia. I'd rather it on Smith Rowe. Does you think I'm nuts or anything? Do you get what I'm saying here, guys?
It's amazing with the world's favourite online betting company.
Yeah, man. But again, Saka's 19. He is getting better. We've all seen he can be all right. Dickhead in front of goals, but yeah, in front of goals. But I'm sure he's going to get better with that. You know what I mean? That's because Liverpool are smart, mate. That's because Liverpool are smart. And I said that a good few weeks ago. I had a feeling. I did say I reckon Liverpool will get him because they're obviously losing midfielders, Gigi Ronaldo.
The first steps between England and New Zealand has been about
that is the only consolation for Arsenal is that Daniel Levy's away. So what? Who is it? Oh, sorry, mate. I don't know. I'm sorry.
You can stand, so I got it right.
I might have a chip. Hold on, brother. Where is it? Hold on. I do, brother. I'd love one. Hold on. Where the fuck are they? Hold on, brother. 1 sec. Cool. Sorry, people. 2 seconds.
Is live on Sky Sports Cricket from 10:15 in the morning.
Conor McGregor says there's plenty of positivity in the Scotland camp following their 2-2 draw with the Netherlands. He thinks the feeling among the players and fans could help take them far.
How are you, man?
There's positive energy behind the team. Like you say, the first time for a long time to qualify. So,
Yeah, alright. I need to have a word.
it's you know,
I need to have a word. It's a mad situation. Okay, let me jump up this. Easy, yeah? Safe, brother.
positivity can carry a long way. So, you know, like I said, us as players.
Sorry about that, people. I'm surprised I froze or something. Even Uber scored 10 goals.
And then along with that, some
Hold on.
positive energy and positivity. Then
I know, but that wasn't a normal season. We know Uber's got to come off the left wing. Do you know what I mean? He's got to be trusted to be a striker. He's 32 now, guys. How many times did you see him filling at left back last year, running up and down the left wing? Fucking ridiculous.
Bale is Wales.
Right, he's got 5 goals.
Captain side since 2019. He's in good form heading into the tournament.
Well, I'm still convinced Partey. Oh my God, please stay with me. I'm still convinced Partey and Basuma gives you 0. Sorry, Hans, I don't know this factually, yeah? But Partey's probably never scored 5 goals in his fucking career, mate. So that's what I'm saying. Let's just accept it now. Basuma and Partey will get you 0 goals. If they got 1 each, we're lucky.
Trying to pull for each other.
How many goals did Chelsea
Not all of
score?
it. It's all of it's not even just the 11 starters. It's the squad. The backroom
I'm sure that wasn't the season he come in. The season he come in,
I
I think he had 10 assists and not too many goals. I don't know that factually, so I'm not challenging you. I think his best ever season, he got 9 out of 10 at Chelsea. I don't ever believe he got over 10 goals in one season. I'm pretty certain of that. And fuck me, there's a blast from a pass, Mr. Chelsea, but hold on, I want to see what everyone else is saying. The opposite on the court, Fakir, Gerrard. Moreno. Mate, we need a better level, then we may as well go a war again then. In whole 30 games, all scored these goals, given these, don't get injured. I don't believe so, mate. Partey got 0 this year, mate. I don't think Partey, go look. Partey probably never scored 5 goals in his career, mate. I don't think he ever got 5 for Atletico.
To stay away unless they've got a ticket.
Yeah, and you'd like to think that would be something to build on, a cup run, a top 4 push. No chance, man.
Takes place before the 21st of June. And that means there are strict rules around social distancing.
Exactly. And that's more the truth. It's pathetic.
There isn't a fan
Only
zone
certain
for
things can
Scottish
change it.
fans. The message to Scottish fans in Scotland is only come down to London if you've got a ticket for the game or if you've got a safe place to watch it. But I do want
Oh yeah, and I think definitely the boys have been harsh on this geezer. I don't know how they want a Noir or a Buendia. Why not just give this guy a new contract? Do you know what I mean? Give him a pay rise, a new contract, give him the number 10 shirt. Show the faith in him.
Or no, don't come if you're expecting to watch the game at Wembley. Don't come.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Don't come hoping to go to Trafalgar Square like you normally do. But if you
And what a comment to come in with, you cocky bastard. Where have you been for such a long time? I was bigging you and Chelsea up so much that night, mate.
8 games will take place at Wembley throughout the tournament, starting on Sunday with England.
Jonathan David, yeah. Well, they went to France. How many did he? Because he shared that spot with Yilmaz, as far as I know.
It's great to have the trophy in
Cornelius
We're hosting more
Patson
games
Dakar.
in the
He's interesting, Patson Dakar. But it is interesting. He's got to that certain age, like even though he's been linked with Arsenal, Liverpool, Chelsea for years, he's never got that move. Always makes me scared. Why? Of course I did, mate. Of course I did. I was with Easy, then I come back. I done a second half watch along, and yeah, I was over the moon. Like, for 1 minute I didn't care who won it, and then I thought, you know what? Let's rub Guardiola's face in it. This guy ain't so special. That's why I wasn't going to go there. Nelson was brilliant. Nketiah, blah, 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 blah. But let's forget that level. What I'm saying is, Smith Rowe, I wish there was a way we could prove it. Right, someone check Smith Rowe's stats from last season on his minutes and Premier League games, just Premier League. And we're going to compare that somehow with Emi Buendia's in his season in the Premier League of Norwich. I know he was fucking good for them. He was fucking good for them. I promise you that much. He got loads of But there's obviously something wrong. So we've had all of that for a little while, mate. Do you know what I mean? And it never clicks and it hasn't gone right. Exactly the way you've said it. I'll just add a winner to that. I wouldn't even bring Buendia. A Chekwueze. A class winner, guys. Is what we need. Put Saka number 10 and Smith Rowe number 10. Absolutely respect to you. Man, what a turnaround, isn't it? That's what I mean. Chelsea, genuine club legend. They just sack their manager immediately. You spend money, you don't fire or play well, you're out.
Their European Championship warm-up games, losing to Estonia at home. There was a return though for Teemu Pukki.
Okay, all right, so cool. We've sold 10 players theoretically, yeah? For anyone jumping in late, I was saying about, listen, we're going to do it again. Bellerin, Xhaka, Willian, Torreira, Nathan Miles, Guendouzi, Mavropanos, Willian, Lacazette, Nketiah, Knorbo. That's 135 mil. Guys, where would we go start to spend this? I know I'd be going straight to Brighton, 35, Bissouma, and
but Juno Toibio's shot was saved by Arsenal's Carl Jakob Hein.
Norwich, 30 million, not Buendia. Aaron's,
In the second half,
I've spent 65 so far.
After pick in the box for a penalty for Estonia and a chance to take the lead. Sakanen stepped up and scored his sixth goal.
I know he done well for them, man.
For Estonia.
I know he was fucking impressive there.
Pukki was introduced to Finland.
Most definitely. Most definitely. And talking of Brentford, yeah, when Saliba was fucked around and mugged off by Arteta in the disgraceful way he was, why didn't we just let him go to Brentford? We would soon see how good he was, you know what I mean, in English football then. I never knew what this second year loan to the French team was good. Thank you so much, Hanyumi. And do you know why I haven't actually said more? I know a Huddersfield fan. Every time I spoke to him at work, yeah, obviously I don't work at that place no more. Fuck me, lad, your boy, I'm also through. If you don't want him, we'll have him any day of the week. Fucking legend. Never stops running. Fucking passion of a legend.
From this man. Will he be returning to Real Madrid? He'll be in talks with their new manager.
Nketiah scored quite a few goals, mate. Look, go and look at his minutes record for Leeds, because Bielsa never played him. It's fucking impressive. But there's another fucking example of people like Emi Buendia and Nketiah have their level, my friend. They score in the Championship. Nketiah would fire in the Championship now. At Leeds or in the other team, we know Leeds ain't there. Same with Cardiff. Nketiah's going to fire. Hold it. Hold on. I don't think they're getting me. I'm saying he's got a goal on him. Like, well, here's the thing. To score a goal. Exactly. So why do you want Emi Buendia? Smith Rowe has got to be as good for him. As good as him. A slight fraction behind. Yeah, mate. And add better into that. Do you know what I mean? I can't see these people then. Hold on, what was that? Except he didn't. You done well there, yeah. I know. Actually, did they go up that year? No, I think they did, you know. But Bielsa didn't play him, I think, when the strength was because he was only a loan player. And look at him at West Ham now, and that's our new Buendia. That is the Buendia right now. He's going to do a Benrahma. Brilliant. You probably didn't even mean that, but that's my favourite comment of the night. Because I was thinking, how do I get a really good example of how deeply shit I believe this Buendia is going to be? Yeah, mate. And a lot of people are like, Benrahma is the best thing since sliced bread. Loads of people said Arsenal should have signed him. Alright, fair enough. Don't attack me about it. All I know is Nketiah come off the bench a fucking lot and scored. Interesting, you kept that one quiet the fuck up. We've got 2 Chelsea fans on the stream tonight. I wouldn't keep Willock either. I'm not saying he's blah blah blah. But at least we know he can score 7 goals. Like he done it in 7 games at Newcastle last year. I just don't know why we're risking 40. I think all of us are getting our knickers and a twist here, but we're all getting the wrong angle of the stick. Let's get the Chelsea fans in. Steve and Adam, like, there's none of you see what we're saying here. And Nketiah will fire in the Championship. We know Emi Buendia can fire in the Championship because that's what he does best. Actually untrue, and I know a couple of Leeds fans. Go look at my Twitter. Was it Will C or something? It was only because he doesn't agree, and he done it for another guy as well. He doesn't agree. So why take him on loan? If you're not going to be there next season, he doesn't want to play them. Which I hear that and everything, but why take the poor fucker on loan? Hence why when I don't know, did they sell someone to Tottenham and Tottenham had to give him back? He didn't want to play that guy either. But no, wait. Again, we're missing the point. Bissouma Party, I know the Bissouma gets theoretical. They get you, in my opinion, 0-0 for the whole of next season, 38 games. That's 0 goals from your central midfield. That means your number 10 has to bang Jack Grealish style, or you're allowing your Uber and 2 fucking class winners. We know we've got at least 1 class winner. We've got another class one when he's ready. And Martinelli's definitely class. He's just an everyone. Left wing, centre forward, and Arteta doesn't trust him. I actually think if we got money right now on the table for Martinelli, he'd sell him. What do you mean? That's for next season. I'll swap Odegaard again and just put my own, the guy that we already own, Smith Rowe, back in there. Yeah, man, he's definitely a good player, Saka, man. Most definitely. Yeah, man, I wasn't sure about that. I wasn't here. Fucking hell, me and Hanky may have disagreed a couple of times. I really dislike this Bamford. That was another guy I said he wouldn't get over 5 or 10 in the Premier League. Alright, he slightly got over 10, but yeah, nothing to write home about. Exactly. Now you can say Norwich were a poor team, but surely Newcastle weren't a shit hot team when Willock got 7-7. Just saying. There's no substance in this Buendia for me. Hence why no one has put this money on the table. If he was such a 35, 40 million bargain, believe me, it wouldn't be just us and Villa looking at him. So what's the point in getting him then? Again, it's hard to put factually. All right, guys, can someone tell me? Right, bollocks to this. We know Willock scored at Newcastle. I'll Google it.
Appointee Antonio Conte appear to be fading. Sky in Italy claim he has major doubts about joining Spurs.
Emil Smith-Rowe, I was trying to just check his stats.
Rafael insists he won't make a decision about his future until after the Euros, despite Carlo Ancelotti urging him to stay at Real Madrid.
Talks are progressing well between Manchester United and Borussia Dortmund over the transfer of Jadon Sancho.
I know now you can.
Optimistic a deal can be done.
Club career, sorry guys.
After making his first appearance at the club's fans forum, Manchester United co-chairman Joel Glazer promises investment on and off the pitch this summer.
Welcome to Sky Sports News. On the way, a triple boost for Chelsea as Thomas Tuchel, Thiago Silva and Olivier Giroud all
Sorry guys, this is really annoying.
Yeah, but there is uncertainty surrounding the future.
Oh, I couldn't give a fuck. All I'm saying is, for me, no one has to agree. Smith-Rowe is a better option than him. That's it for me.
That's Portugal and Spain, both met in Madrid.
No, he is definitely a man. He can't be so horrible. And Junior is the realest and realer one. The thing is, he's just a suffering Arsenal fan, mate. And he's slightly blinded at the moment because we've been starved of success.
Has dominated the golfing world recently, and fans have been heckling him.
Exactly, that's what I mean. That's why I'm saying 0 for him, or him and Partey gets you 0. Bissouma, Partey gets you 0.
The developments on Tottenham's search for a new manager. Sky in Italy are reporting that Antonio Conte is having major doubts.
Yeah, guys, again, I've just answered that for you. Come on, guys, Yumi is really unreal. And again, I hope he didn't find my answer cheeky. He's just starved of success at Arsenal, and he wants anything. The thing is, on a cold-hearted day, this time next year, when he's there saying shit, Dan, you're right about him, Emil Smith-Rowe and Willock could be at Newcastle and Villa, respectively, and we're sitting there with this shit cunt Argentinian.
He could decide to take a year out of management if the two parties fail to reach an agreement. So Conte may have reservations about Spurs' ability to immediately.
Pookie got fucking like 8 in his first 10 games or 12 games.
He finished second with Siena in Serie B.
That was big. That was quite a big thing for another striker.
That led to him to the Juventus job, and he won the title 3 years in a row.
They can, but again, with this squad, we are not good enough. Chelsea. And won another. She said at the same time, are going to get better. Liverpool better. Man United getting better. Man City getting better. Tottenham, we shall see what's down with their manager position. And all the teams in and around us will end up getting better. Espirito Santos, he'll try and make Everton better if he goes there.
They've had 5 top 4 finishes in the last decade, with 1 second place.
Hold on. Or you couldn't change my mind and then they're more one.
Since then, they've finished lower each season. This campaign was their lowest position.
Hold on, let me just get that properly. I love it. Well, you couldn't change my mind about them there, nor could I
just 2 years ago.
change one.
Most recently, they lost at Wembley to Manchester City.
Well, I wonder what that last bit means.
Cup final back in April.
Tottenham are also chasing another former Juventus man. They want to make a Fabio Paratici.
With me, Hans, I'll keep it straight real with you, and I know them man are as well. They're just putting it in a different way. The guy has played Premier League football.
Press conference and hinted at a quick return to football. He said, "I don't think this is the right time to talk
when
about
you've played Premier League football.
My Juventus farewell today. My family hopes that I will find it."
And then you go back to the Championship and bang. There's been a striker that's done this as well, man. Who got a big move recently, went back to the Championship and bang. Yeah, I know. Early as well, like was he 50s or something?
It was in his plans now that his loan at Tottenham had finished, but Bailey is remaining cautious over his future.
Pookie done well. Come on, man. Jamal Lewis earned a move to Newcastle. And Max Aaron's almost got a move to Barcelona when they were relegated. No one chatted about when they are. No one did. I'm sure Yumi would admit that. But as he said, yeah, it literally is getting almost boring. Like,
He's a great
We
manager.
should just only put our final nails on it. I'm guaranteeing you guys, this is a disaster happening if it happens. Smith Rowe with the right love and the right coaching and a good winger around him. Say it was a Mahrez or a Sterling. Sterling one side, Saka the other side, Uber there, Smith Rowe here. It will be okay.
And, yeah, I'll sort the rest out.
Now to Manchester United, and they're continuing talks with Borussia Dortmund over signing of Jadon Sancho with a cautious optimism from all parties that a
Cool, I'm on
deal
it.
can be done. Discussions centre around the fee and structure of payment. It's thought the asking price will be significantly less than the £108 million that Dortmund wanted last summer. But while they are listening to offers, Dortmund will only sell if their conditions around the price and deadline are met.
So, with United retaining interest in Sancho, executive co-chairman Joel Glazer has confirmed the club will support Ole Gunnar Solskjaer in the transfer market this summer. Glazer was speaking at a fans forum where he also promised investment in Old Trafford and the training ground. It was his first
Wow,
appearance at the event in
37
16
appearances,
years,
6
coming
goals,
away
2
from
assists.
United's involvement in the failed European Super League.
As far as I know,
Glazer
Emi
held
Grenada
the
got 1
approaches,
goal,
including the creation
5
of a fan
assists
advisory board
in
to
36
consult with
games.
the club's senior leadership and owners. He said this: "Our goal is to win every competition we compete in, and we will continue to invest in our academy and in the transfer market."
So hold
to
on,
support the manager in an effort
mate,
to
so I've done
meet
that for you.
goals.
Go and tell me what
As always,
Cantwell done
we
this
want
season at Norwich.
fans, a successful team,
So I've confirmed that for
strong
you.
club, and we want to work in partnership to achieve those objectives.
Yeah,
Fans are the lifeblood
but that's
of
because
Manchester
obviously I
United.
think he's injured as well, isn't it?
Personally committed to
He's injured right now,
ensuring
so
that
no one
they
ain't going to try and buy no expensive guy and loads of money when he's injured. But check that for me. Why aren't every Arsenal fan screaming for Tom Cantwell instead? Let's see how his stats compare to the hero Buendia this season.
Really did speak from the heart, so that was great. I think, though, more importantly for me, it's
Most definitely, mate. And I'm telling you, my personal eye test is Max Aaron's brilliant.
hopefully it's going to be a reset.
Jamal Lewis noticed him.
The club and its fans.
Pookie done
The
bits.
amount of involvement and engagement.
Can't tell you about no one else in that Norwich game.
Things that really matter and are important to them.
And I wouldn't lie to
So
you.
that Joel was really
But mate, when
actually
teams get
to
relegated,
have the opportunity
their
to
their
talk
players,
to
their
the
best
fans
players
for
get
them.
peppered, you know what I mean? Straight away. Like Godfrey, Jamal Lewis, Max Aaron's almost went Barca, but it's only because it was a loan. And then time ran out. Pookie didn't give a fuck. And Buendia wasn't good enough. I think they're dickheads. I've no, let me get that right. It's an amazing signing, of course. But to justify bringing a 32-year-old when the year before you sold a 32-year-old, citing that he was too old and lost his edge, and then that 32-year-old, Luis Suarez, I'm talking about, went to Atletico Madrid and won the league, I pissed myself. But being real, it ain't gonna harm them. Their other 3 signings, Eric Garcia, ain't gonna harm them. Gigi Wijnaldum ain't gonna harm them. So yeah, they're moving clever. They're going on at Juventus now.
Between supporters and the club.
The main thing about this, and I think what fans will take away from this, is it has been communication.
Most definitely.
The problem being.
So hold on, can someone tell me this? Hold on, can't move his scores. Big games. Mate, someone tell me his stats, just this, alright. 33 appearances, 6 goals. How many assists, mate? I need assists on that. Please.
We won't know for the next week, or maybe even more months, when we see that detail is turned into action and not just words, but certainly a step forward.
Anyway,
unexpected step
it's hard to
in terms of
fucking
seeing and hearing from one of the
compare
players.
2 Norwich players like that anyway. I'm just saying, you know what I mean?
But also making pledges about the future.
Thomas Tuchel says there is
If Buendia
far more to come
went
after
to
signing
an
a
Arsenal,
contract
well, we
extension
finished
with
8th,
Chelsea
against the normal team, but if he
2024,
went
it
to
comes less than a week after his side beat
a
Manchester
team
City
struggling,
to win
like,
the
you know,
Champions League.
or I don't know, just like your Villa, I don't know. Or if he stayed at his newly promoted team, Norwich, he will not sack it this season. That's my biggest wish here, is that we don't waste the money and all you real ones can just see it for yourselves. Yeah, this season, of course. And all of you will see it. Like David Raya said, he won't leave Brentford, they're promoted. I wish everyone Buendia would say the same thing. I'm not leaving because they're promoted.
I think it was something that had no choice.
Not breaking around, mate. I've got Sky Sports on. Where's that breaking? That's news of the day, of the year, of the month.
Frank Lampard never had long enough to get the team where he wanted to. Qualifying for the Champions League, winning the Champions League,
Blazer! And thanks for that, but Blazer! What's going on, mate? Long time. Please get a like on the video, subscribe if you're new. Where the fuck is Lee Akers at as well? I've been missing you, man. Where's Charlie Griffin? Lee Akers? Been missing you boys. But yeah, please get a like on the video because I've had strange goings on. Last night's video, I promise you, had 22 likes. And then it went down to 8 today. There's strange, and I keep freezing and it goes purple. Strange loot and fucking goings on recently. But anyway, guys, whether it's Todd Cantwell, because we've been talking about this for an hour and 10 minutes. Whether it's Cantwell, Buendia, all I'm saying is they're both two Norwich risks. Do you know what I mean? Just like Awar at 25-30 mil is a risk.
Chelsea were 9th in the Premier League. They were without a win in 5 games. Tuchel went on to win 19 of his 30 games in charge, and he lost only 5 times. Decided to see fewer goals than Frank Lampard's team in that time.
Do you know what I mean?
And also had a better win percentage.
But as we all know as well, Buendia is the main man there, you know what I mean? Everything goes through him. All the real ones in the chat, most definitely, guys. Please get a like on that video. If anyone is there new, do subscribe.
Very smart manager.
But anyway, guys, the reason why Villa want him because he's a good alternative if they lose their Jack perhaps. But that should be about the level. A Villa player. We should be trying to take their Jack. And no one kind of answered that. What if we did go and get a Sterling or a Mahrez and put Saka number 10 then? And that means you've got Martinelli and Mahrez on the wing, or Mahrez and Pepe on the wing, for example. All good here. Always, brother. Glad to see you back.
He signed a contract extension in April, but the club have only just announced the news. The 34-year-old's contract was due to expire at the end of this season, and he had been linked with a move, but he will
absolutely no one, bro. The conversation is, it's halfway split between a lot of people wanting Buendia, me saying he's a total cunt, not worth the money. We've got Smith Rowe, just trusting him, give him a new contract, give him the number 10 shirt, and then go and buy a couple of winners, will be sweet. You know what I mean? We've got a geezer on loan at Newcastle, Willock, again, just for you coming in like late later. 7-7 at Newcastle. I couldn't see Buendia scoring 7-38 at Arsenal in the league this season. Do you know what I mean?
And established himself in the starting 11.
No way. There's something I like about this Mahrez. He's got a bit of heart, passion and determination. He was always professional and good at Leicester. Even when they weren't letting him go, he never downed tools. And at Man City, I suppose, the way they fucked with him, he's always been good. And he did say a little while ago, it was a little hint, it was like, I will never know why Arsenal never did sign me. He just basically put out a little, one of them special cryptic fucked up messages just saying like, he was literally prepared for the move to London. But at 30, we know it's that kind of risk again, yes. But mate, if you want Sterling, we're going 50, 60, 70 million quid again. Most definitely, mate. But as I'm saying, like, just for the short term, so you know that's a long-term hope and plan, you know what I mean? You got to sack the manager. Conte's available. And Hanumi, where'd you get that breaking news from?
And that was a message to the Manchester City fans.
No, Mahrez is, no. For me, Mahrez is class.
Now, both the South Yorkshire and the West Midlands police forces have agreed to pay damages to more than 600 people after a cover-up.
That's a strange comment. Just let randoms in your house?
And a solicitor accused of perverting the course of justice collapsed. Really, no one has ever been convicted of the cover-up following the tragedy, in which 96 Liverpool
that's the
fans
problem.
died at the 1989
Is
FA Cup semi-final.
Arteta a guy that can get the best out of a guy? We haven't seen it so far. I asked all the real ones a question yesterday, full-heartedly. Who has Arteta improved at Arsenal since he's in there?
Lawyers acting for family members and survivors said
Most definitely.
the settlement
Most
of these claims
definitely.
marks the end of an unparalleled and extraordinary fight for justice by the victims. and
Mahrez
the
short term, I think he would give it his all.
put an end to
Sterling,
any fresh attempts
yeah,
to rewrite the record
I'd have him though.
and wrongly claim there was no problem.
Interesting stat. Interesting.
Well, Italy are in good form heading into the Euros.
Interesting.
From their win over the Czech
The
Republic.
Telegraph.
Coming up.
Interesting.
We're rolling to kick it out.
And that is very interesting. You'd have thought he would have, even though if you check how many games he probably started and minutes. Again, but we can't get Sterling. If you get Sterling, you could go for many players. Sterling 60, 70 million. Here we go. We're going to start freezing, aren't we?
And we're dropping offers every single match day of the tournament.
That's a Chromebook with built-in virus protection. See if you
Not really, mate. It depends who you got around you. Do you think if you're, let's say El Neni or whatever in the central midfield, or Ceballos this season, or Xhaka, do you think Vieira would have allowed him to just prance around and fuck around like he did many, many times? Not a chance, guys. Not a chance. Vieira wouldn't allow that. Do you think, Pablo Mari or Rob Holding or David Luiz would be so fucking lackadaisy in the central defence if Tony Adams was there, gripping him up by their throat? Do that again, prick, and I'll smash your face in. Mate, sometimes you got to buy that ruthlessness, do you know what I mean? And even though football has changed, blah, 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 you can put it in a different way. There is class out there, do you know what I mean? He scares me, but then there's like the guy that went Barcelona from Juventus with a very similar name. I forgot his name, and now they say Juventus want him back. But you know what? That's because, again, Italy is a very different place of playing football. Do you know what I mean? Has left BT Sports? Has he? Ooh. Honestly, can't say I've seen enough of him. Mate, there's so much things closer to home, people we know that are better. Like, we all know as fans what Arsenal need. Do you know what I mean? And there is players around that actually fit the bill. If you want a bang of a right back, Hakimi is definitely up for sale right now. We can't afford it. We're bottle jobs, so that won't happen. So I back the young English right backs, not in the England team, not the 4 picked for England, because we're not good enough for 4 national team players. No way. Hence why we've only got Saka in the national team. But then there's 2 decent English right backs who are nowhere near the England squad, Lamptey and Max Aarons. Why don't we just do a deal for them? So, yeah. Hanyumi, what do you think about that, what I'm saying as well? Hanyumi, not to again go back into the Buendia thing. Let's just pretend it all collapsed and Buendia said, with God's luck, I want to give Norwich 1 more year. I owe it to them, blah, blah, blah. Would you let Smith Rowe and Saka share it between them and bring it?
Including reluctance to work with promising young players at the club. Fabio Paratici remains close to joining as director.
Raw. Hanyumi's right. It does seem like it's on Sky. They ain't got the breaking news strip out. They're saying Sky in Italy says Conte ain't coming the next manager. But like I said at the top of the stream, but why was there a director of football in London today? Well, it still says he's going to be announced as a director of football, but Conte ain't having it. Everything I've seen of Basuma this season, we know he isn't world class. We know he's not going to score goals. He's not a free kick taker. He's not going to do messy things here. But he's going to shore up our defence. You know what I mean? Maybe it was a lot for Partey to do by himself. I don't know. Just give them the job of you two are enforcers next year. That's why you need a good number 10. Maybe we should just give it to Saka and go and buy ourselves a winger. I would rather Wilfred Zaha at this club than Emi Beneda. And I'd put Saka at number 10, Zaha on the left, Pepe Martinelli on the right, or the other way around. Most definitely, you lucky Chelsea bastard. But if we ain't got that, all you got to then be is a little bit intelligent, mate. Do you know what I mean? Like Leicester, here's a good example. They must be fearing a bid for like an Ndidi coming up. So they're looking to go and get Samari at a down payment of 12 mil, and if he bangs, they pay 18. That's not a massive risk. Do you know what I mean? Leicester can do it. Why can't Arsenal? Exactly. Do you know what I mean? I'm not saying you can go and buy a Tony Adams, mate, but I am promising you can go and buy a defender. That's why, hence, I say about English ones, you know what I mean? With a bit of passion, a bit of bollocks, and you know what I mean? Just would rather die than do the silly things that Arsenal defenders do. Sorry, mate, what did you say? I missed it. What did you say? Boom, boom, boom. Fuck me, where's it gone? I certainly did miss it. Man. Hold on. Oh, Mahrez hasn't. The last one I've seen from you is Mahrez hasn't scored 10 in the Premier League. So, was it that? Because I did comment on that. Okay, fair enough. And respect. What is your weirdness? People in the ass, people hitting on you, then gotta go. Oh my god. Mate, is it you responsible for freezing me? Do I block him now, people? Like, again, as I said, we can do this every night. The guy will come in every night. First word, pussy hole. Or his best way of spelling pussy hole. Very strange. Yeah, mate. And he's been my favourite Leicester and Chelsea and everything player since the minute I've seen him play football. How Arsenal signed Granit Xhaka over him, God knows. Then when Leicester got rid of it, and hold on. Anyway, how he let him go, Leicester, travesty. Apparently, what was it? Wenger didn't want to pay 6.9, la la la. And then it happened again, the whole deja vu when he left Leicester to go Chelsea. So I know, fuck me. I heard what you said about me yesterday. Mate, I would never have said it behind nothing. I thought I pissed you off so much. You went, why is it true? Bleach. Hashtag bleach. I know exactly what you mean. So, okay then. I'd rather buy no one else this season. No right back, no nothing. Just get me Grealish, one proper footballer. You see what I'm saying? I don't want this 30 million average footballers like Buendia. What the fuck? Allow it. You know it, innit? Seriously. And he's about that small and that never phases him. He mashes down the biggest and strongest of players, like literally. Do you know what I mean? But something close to that. And again, you'd think he would leave Leicester eventually, even though, well, presently, you know what I mean, they do better than Arsenal. But indeed, at Chelsea, I do think he'd be every bit as good. I think, you know what I mean, the only reason why you don't scream about Ndidi as much is probably because they don't play for Chelsea. Like, Ndidi is another one. If Arsenal had Ndidi, suddenly the defence wouldn't look as shaky. Thank you so much. You know what I mean? Exactly. But yeah, no, honestly, seriously, that it'll be unreal. Like if Kante ever fucking, even though we know Tuchel loves him too much and Tuchel's well too smart. Imagine if like they just fell out of love with each other this summer. Even now, I don't care how old he is. I'll bring him now. Oh god. And again, what a weird thing to say. The guy's a dickhead. No, mate, that's you, brother. Everyone knows I do only gal on this stream. That's you, my friend. Joking. How about you get back to your bleaching? Huh. DJ DQ. I know you said it as well, but Conte ain't going. So Levy really is, just like Arsenal. We've got bastards in control of our clubs, mate. I'm telling you. Seriously. We've got bastards. What do you mean? How am I just saying like Arsenal, T-shirt, Arsenal jacket, bandana. Sorry. White boy wanna dress like he is a. Have balls and say what you really mean, because we know that wasn't what you thought of when you were typing that. That wasn't really what you were gonna say, was it? How many times have you said that, my brother? Mwah. Hilarious. You're a midget. Said that last time as well, mate. Didn't happen. Didn't happen, brother. Anyway, do you know what? Hour and 25 in. Real ones. Get a like on the video. Please subscribe if you're new.
That means there are strict rules around social distancing, and tickets are already sold out for the London. There isn't a fan zone for Scottish fans. Registered Scottish fans and Scotlanders only come down to London if you got a ticket for the game, or if you're a second place to watch it. But I do want clearly people across the country to come to London.
Bro, put a face on you. You see how I'm talking here with my face? Do you see how people always see me at the stadium and I'm known? Yeah, in a manner. People know when I walk around the stadium, right? Just put a face on yourself. It's easy to do what you're doing. That's what my guy means, brother. As for counter-attack, how do you counter-attack someone that hides? Do you know what I mean? There's another real one. Go on, DJ. You know what I mean? You know, innit? You know. Because I've asked him why does he hate me, and he never has a reason for it. He just throws a DT comment out there. And I don't even think about this guy, like we were going on and on about Buendia earlier. But this is either DT, but I'm sure that actual bearded prick himself hasn't got time to be jumping on my stream every night. Or then DT pays a prick to just come and wind me up. Because why would someone do this? He's never met me to have a genuine hate for me. Like, anyway, fuck him. Yeah. Real ones, what are we saying? Who's still here? Thank you again for everyone being a part of the stream. It's been another lit one. It's been amazing. Fuck knows, maybe Matt didn't set his alarm clock or something. Yeah, do you know what I mean? He's coming very late. But yeah, guys, from top to bottom, how do we summarize today? Like I said earlier, no one really commented on it. We need to sell before we can buy. I can hear now. What does that mean? I can hear now. Yeah. I say we have to sell before we can buy, like, or we'll be buying people. Do you know what I mean? Liverpool are buying people. Chelsea, we know, are going for big signings. Same as Man U, Jadon Sancho. Man City, rumoured to be after Grealish. And Sheikh Mashur has already said they will replace Aguero. Guys, hence the hashtag being left behind. We're being so far left behind, and a little 30 million Buendia signing, I promise you, is not getting us any higher than 8th. Tottenham call off plans to appoint Antonio Conte as new head coach. Does that mean Poch is coming? Does that mean the Poch is coming? Imagine, innit? What headphones in? No, but he's got no genuine hate for me. Like again, that's why he's probably gone silent. I've said it pretty clear. He's got no genuine hate. He's got the opportunity to come in. I don't like you. You're white. You wear a hat. No, it's based on because he wants to blow DT. But anyway, yeah, guys, please, someone switch up the conversation because yeah, motherfuckers like that just confuse the absolute life out of me. And the other one, John Jones, Jules, whatever the fuck it is, that was his partner from last night. Do you know what I mean? But Hanjumi, where you at? Conte, seriously, out of the deal for Tottenham. I can't believe he ain't already sat in London, but on this side, do you know what I mean? more that N5 side. Lack of ambition, boys and girls. Lack of ambition. Badly at this club. Guys, if you see me schedule a stream later, well, please do jump in. But it will probably be just a YouTube run because of this freezing thing going on here. I just want to see how YouTube acts up. I'll drag you outside the stadium. How do you know I'm going to be inside? I'll just meet you outside, you dickhead. Mate, you've had numerous times. You reckon you've seen me once, hence the midget fucking talk. Ooh, my pleasure. Right, 135 million, as realistically as possible. This is brave, yeah? Because I'm going with Saka as my number 10. Give me a clue, guys. What is one of the best wings we could get right now? Like, I like the 20-year-old at Villarreal. I've seen quite a lot of clips of him, watching him for a while. My friend is Nigerian, Shaden. He's fascinated with him. Is Chukwueze good enough to put 50 or 60 million pound down? Because if we could say Sterling 60, 70. All right, let me think. I love that. I like that. Brilliant publicity stunt of the year. All right, let me crack on with this. We badly need a right back. We badly need a centre back, but he wants 3 world-class players. They got the real ones, most definitely. Pogba. Right, I'm going Ndidi. Even the upgrade on Basuma. We badly need a boss in the midfield, yeah? Ndidi. How much do you think he is? That's 50. $50 Ndidi, 50 Chukwueze. No, fuck that. 60 Sterling, 50 Ndidi, that's 110. I've only got 25 left. Max Aarons. Ndidi, Sterling, Aarons. No, I don't trust that either. Right, 135 million. 80 Grealish. Fuck. 80 Grealish, 30 Basuma, 110. That leaves you, fuck me. And 25 again, Aarons. Right. Aarons, Basuma, Grealish. There you go. There's your 135 done. They got the real ones. You think so? You think he's good enough? That's what I'm saying. The reason why I say it, I've seen him tearing it up in Spain, but it's a big risk. Again, the Sterling, as I said, that's why I said Sterling before. I'd rather go for him than Chukwueze. At least you know what you're getting. Or preferably, I'll just put all my eggs in the Jack Grealish basket. Wow, we've just done the same 3, mate. Slightly just different valuations. But we've just done the exact same 3. So, bang, fire to you before we go. Who would you go for then? Pogba, Adam Hagnumi, 135 mil to spend. And then I'm going to throw in teaser for you. All right, let me just throw in teaser now. Spend your 135 like me and Long Burkamp have. And then the American is going to come along and say, I'm giving you a bonus 40, 45 mil. I know my 45 mil is going straight away. I think that's a huge risk, mate. From once you're spending 60 million, you've got to start now. Now you're reaching top shelf. You know, you're going Harrods now. It's got to be Sterling's and Grealish's. Yeah, mate. The people that know now. We've tried this shit. The people that don't work. Do you know what I mean? Is anyone else going to spend that 135? And then we've got a bonus 45 from the American Gronka. With that 45, I'm going to try and buy a centre back and a keeper. Keeper-wise, I'll just throw everything at Della Roma, give him whatever wages he wants. So not even that. Give him 100, 150 grand a week and just give him a silly fucking sign-on fee. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mil. Fuck it. It's gonna cost you more to buy a keeper. You wouldn't get in fucking DTFC because you're not Gorilla. Like, what a dickhead thing to say. Anyway, everything I've seen of Chukwueze, I'm not just laying my eggs on the basket, but yeah, Spanish, Villarreal, not the biggest team. Hopefully, again, that's a player. That's like buying players of Norwich and Brighton, basically, guys. I mean, that should be doable. We're not trying to nick someone from Barca or Real Madrid or Atletico Madrid. Sydney, who's that? Good evening, mate. Please get a like on the video. Please subscribe as you are new, mate. I've heard this, and I heard someone say it was even 35 mil. Why would this geezer be available at such cheap money? Like, new subscriber. Respect. I love that. Sydney, you're a legend, a G. Who's racist? How am I racist, G? Entertain me. Entertain me. You said I don't know how to counter-attack. I'm just a counter-attacking you, Hackney style. Bitch. And why is this geezer like Real Madrid are not going to let him go? Remember, Ancelotti has just gone there. That maybe could even throw Gareth Bale a new lifeline. Do you know what I mean? So, I don't know where this story comes from, man. Sergio Ramos linked with Man City. He's about 104 years old. But why would you want to sell Varane if you're Man City? Was it the what? AGW? And I lost. Maybe I'm still lost reading a racist nigga. How am I racist? I love it.
I understand Formula One, who have adapted very successfully last year and this year as well, are looking at potential replacement.
No, I didn't. I didn't say you have to be white. I said you're not gorilla enough to be in there. I know what you're saying. Anyway, is that your problem? Is it bleach time again? You are racist. No, I'm not, mate. You just love this white boy DT a little bit too much. Remember, I don't even know what race you are, nationality. You ain't got no picture there, G. I just went with a feeling and run with it, you know what I mean? I do, but again, like, I was there every time. What's there going to be? 100 of us, 200 of us? It just isn't done properly, man. Like, and I do big up me and the 100 or 200 that go. We know Chucky, he's Nigerian. This guy's proper weird. Basically, if we're going to do it, it's just got to be done properly. But when I went to the last protest, yeah, to see the way they had locked it all off so you couldn't even walk up the stairs, like it is, like, shit's hard, like, you know what I mean? My friend is a journalist. A lot of people were hating on that when they see me with him at the last protest, and he even said to me, I was holding his camera for a minute. People are so bad. Why is this Danny holding his camera? You know what I mean? No, I didn't. I said you wasn't white enough. Why are you gonna go on with this, bro? Everyone, I could make every real one in the comments right now tell you there is not even a chance on racist. Again, mate, you're the only one with a problem here. You're coming to my live stream. Everyone is cool here apart from you. No, he's just he's getting all upset, you know what I mean? What do you think though, Sydney? Again, like, would you walk with me? People I know that the other raw ones would walk with me on this channel. Again, it just needs to be done better, with more heart and passion. It's just got to be meant more. Here's an example. Out of the 3 or whatever protests I met, yeah, that's it. I think there was 4 in total, yeah. 3 of the 4 occasions I met these 2 kids, yeah, 19 and 20 years old, yeah. Seriously. Both. One was from Peterborough and one was from, I don't know, fuck Mansville, yeah. They link up all the time just to go to an Arsenal protest. They don't live in the manor. I'm not saying they ain't got rich parents, whatever, 1920, la la la, but I'm saying someone had to finance it, like la la la, you know what I mean? Their kids coming down. When I spoke to these boys every time, they were like, where are you from? I was like, I'm from the manor. I was like, the disgraceful thing, I was, look at all these houses around here. Or let me just be real. Where we parked off, there's a lot of police around the protest. Where we were smoking a zoo and having a beer, was outside all these rich houses in Highbury. Someone come out, you know what I mean? I basically fucked him off, you know what I mean? Told him, mate, don't worry, man, we're going to move off now, do you know what I mean? But take the Arsenal shirt off, you're not a real Arsenal fan, you get the fucking protest, do you know what I mean? There is so many millions of pounds worth of houses and people just in that little Islett and Holloway Road and Highbury area. There should be thousands of people at that protest. And if you got 19 and 20-year-old kids coming from fucking, I think one was from Portsmouth and one was from fucking Peterborough, respect to them, but I imagine they were one of the 200 people there. Fucking embarrassing. Okay, but even the people that's closer than Archways, and I respect that, brilliant answer, like the people that live around the stadium, the estates, Beechcroft, blah, 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 all the estates around there. None of these people go. All these big networks, we can name them all day long. I never seen none of them trying to rile up their supporters and their subscribers and say, yo, we're going to go down, we're going to do this, we're going to get on the front of that. Name all of them. When have you seen any of them do that? When have you seen any of them turn up to protest? Why? Ask yourself why. Then that's why you got to say, why does people like this bitch here always come and pepper me? Do you know what I mean? There's reasons for everything. There's reasons why my channel isn't liked. There's reasons why my video, Sydney, not to bore you, was on 23 likes last night. The real ones right now could confirm that immediately. When I come off the live, it goes down to 8. Like, how the fuck? People are sabotaging my shit, and everyone's Sydney. My stream freezing. I'm on a premium StreamYard. The best internet package is available, most expensive. There's a lot of hate on my channel. Very strange. Bogey, I have to say, you have to go to YouTube. I don't think he's gonna like that comment. Yeah. Proper young, bruv. 19 years old. His mate was a squad. They were sitting there drinking their little magnums, and because they were prepared, because the police took their alcohol the first time. So the second time they come with all these little bits. No, I didn't. I didn't say I'd throw bleach at you. Wow. What a weirdo thing to say. Right, I'm going to say something. Ain't you me? Pogba and Adam, I'm begging you, yeah, reply to that message, yeah? I said nothing similar. We know what I said about bleach. Can you please fix what he just said? The Everton one was the only serious one because of the probability he had. Yeah, a little bit. Well, yeah, no, a lot basically. But even then, like, yeah, a few of us were trying to do a bit more. Do you remember when the fucking people were throwing the bottles at the window and that before the geezer fucked up and hurt himself? God forbid, you know what I mean? What did they do? Well, I've never met him, so again, nothing. But please get a like on the video, literally, please, and subscribe if you're new, as you're new. Paid a lot of people just to like not stream with me. He didn't. Terry Floor. I'll just do this quickly. It's boring. Terry Floor's Football Terrace. I've been on Terry Floor's Football Terrace's show. When I done one stream with him, was on there over an hour. Everything's fine. DT got in his feelings. I've got the messages on my Twitter to prove it. Terry Floor's Football Terrace texting me saying, I can't work with you no more because DT and AFTV won't come on my channel no more. That hurts, guys. Do you know what I mean? Even down to a girl I done 4 shows in a week with him. A girl basically done the same thing. Can't work with me because he done a show with DT. Hence why now a girl always bigs up DT. It's all a fraud. They keep it all amongst themselves, man. Seriously, it's ridiculous. It's nuts. And clearly I was like Hovis out here, do you know what I mean? No matter what colour that Hovis bread was, white, brown, all the best of both. I was the biggest threat on this shit, innit? Tell him, my brother. Wow, here's another one I ain't seen for a minute. All I could get to do was fucking start. Little buzzing was nice. Are you from out of London? Yes, I know. Tell him, Hans, are you from London? No one, if you're from London, should not be smoking Stardog, my brother. And what a thing to make up and say. We know what I said about the bleach, you know what I mean? Whether he liked that comment or not, still wasn't what he said. Still wasn't what he said. Yeah, it's all lit. It was kind of lit, mate, and he's kind of running them all away. So it's almost like an hour and 45 minutes I have to go, like, and you've just jumped in, mate. Like, how terrible. Honestly, we were going for an hour and 10, hour and 15, I think, and then this little cunt decided to come in. I can't believe I ain't froze, actually, since. Interesting. But shout out to all the real ones, Pogba, Sydney, Linda, Adam, WB, DJ DQ, Brandon, Jimmy, Hanumi, Kamala, give me a sign, Blazer, the Yakers, who's still with me, guys? Isaac Switch getting on as well, my brother. Making any moves in that fucking transfer market. I tell you what, there's about 15 cunts you could have from Arsenal, mate. Anyways, guys, hopefully, Easy will be on the stream tomorrow. He was meant to be on today, as I said. Wait for what? Oh, fuck, because I mentioned freezing. Wow, let's wait. Let's see if that actually happens. Wow. You haven't even exposed your ethnicity. Why are you going about race so much? That's crazy. You still will be 25 likes. And watch it here, mate. I promise you. Go watch that tomorrow in the afternoon. It'll be down to 5, 6, or 7. Of course, Matt, we'd expect that from you. But that was the weird thing. Do you remember yesterday we had 23 likes and 1 dislike from our dickhead friend Matt? Even his dislike was gone. Presently, I stand at 8 likes and 0 dislikes on last night's video. I'm really confused. Even to where would Matt's dislike go? But where did the other 10, 15 likes go? Someone's sabotaging my shit. Seriously, it's terrible. So who asked that question? What did DD do to you? There you go. That's what I'm saying. Weird things like 23 likes. You've just heard one of the real ones, yeah? In the comments, just said how many likes on the video? 20, 25, whatever it is. Tomorrow it'll probably be on 2. Tell me why this happens. Is it YouTube hating on me? Or is it the whole of the Arsenal network? Let's all decide. Because I blocked you. It's only because you're going on and on and on and on and on and on, mate. And you talk about DT so much. Hello, mate. How are you? I'm live on YouTube, sorry. Yeah, not bad. I'm on YouTube. Huh? Yeah, I'm live, mate. No, go on. I will do. Because there's a geezer peppering me. Go on. No, go on. Get on your best Cockney voice and tell him what you're going to do to him. Hold on. Actually, Joe, this will be really funny. Hold on. Hold on. I'm going to get you. Hold on. 3, 2, 1. His name is Matt. Matt from Luton. I want you to send a message from Matt to Luton. Hold on 1 second. You're going on loudspeaker. Hold on. You're on loudspeaker now. Go on. Tell Matt what time of day it is, mate. Oh, you're not going to do it? Oh, come on. That's disgusting. Go on. Go on. What's up, mate? Go on. I'm live anyway. Go on. No, but I'll call you back though. I'll explain that in a minute, innit? Go on. I've been on for an hour and 40, so I'm gonna hold on. 1 dislike. Is he a Spurs fan? No, mate, he's a Luton fan. He's a DT fan. He doesn't support no one, not Arsenal, no one. He just wants to suck DT's dick. The geezer that's in my stream called him American. What's that? What? Yo. No, it's not even. Hold on. I have to. Jade, I'm going to call you when I get off the live. All right? Let me text you actually. I'll text you, innit? I'll text you and I'll call you when I get off. Right, he's just trying to ask me illegal questions, like.
Fewer than 100 retweets. However, one of those retweets was from Brooks Koepka himself. Candy developments come just 2 weeks after a leaked video was made public as Koepka showed his disdain to the shot loan with a lengthy Twitter.
Sorry, guys. Right, where we at? What's your favourite cap? Depends what mood I'm in, mate. Interesting question. Depends on my mood. Obviously, I match, innit? But I loved yesterday. Yesterday I was in that bright fucking lime one. I love that. That grey one, the bollocks. The Celtic with all the little fake diamonds around it. That's the bollocks. There's a blue one with a fake diamond. Hold on, I've got one of my. Oh yeah, and that cream one right there. That's all got the diamonds on it as well. I love that. What time you stream every day? It's usually around these times. I used to be a little bit later. I've tried to get it. It used to be more like 10, 11. I'm trying to get it to more like 9s these days. And thank you for asking. And hold on, I need to go back on myself. That's one thing. That's why people do like me. I don't ignore or miss anyone's comments. Yes, like on the video, real ones. Thank you so much. But hang you me again. You're here. You'll see this. Sydney, you'll see this tomorrow. The likes will all fly down. Respect, Pogba. Oh, I've gone a little bit too far up. So I've seen that idiot's name. One this person. Up the town, up the. Oh God! Told you he went on Arsenal fan. Luton hooligan. Well, there's Luton racists. I don't know about Luton hooligans. I'm not sure if he's in that. If my guesses was right, I don't think he's in that the racist clip. What's your favourite one that you've seen me rocking, mate? Usually around 9 though. But now that you've obviously subscribed, yeah. Or if you go and follow me on Twitter as well, I'll shout up and there when I'm going live, and yeah, hopefully you'll get a notification. Respect to you, DJ. You seem in a brilliant mood tonight. You dickhead. Oh. Huh. Right, guys, please get a like on the video. And now we got more jumping in. Respect to you all. Why is it after an hour and 15 minutes? We've got loads of people jumping in. G-Unit, snapback. Yeah, brother, of course. You haven't seen the ones under my bed. Some of the ones, if they're white, like the Jamaica era one, the Usain Bolt, that was nuts. The Jamaican flag all over it. But yeah, obviously where it was predominantly white, you know what I mean? It doesn't stay as clean, you know what I mean? You can't really fucking dash these in a washing machine. Matt will just cuss about it. Matt doesn't even know how to do these things. Matt, again, when you're from Luton, they're a couple of years behind us, guys. You know what I mean? Remember, he thinks like, here's the one with like the white and blue diamonds, like that is quite sexy, do you know what I mean? The Celtic one is spectacular. And you know the thing with doing this year, they're going to start all fucking dropping on me. You've got to have a right steady hand to do this, you bastard. Don't you start dropping, cunt. This one's a bit of a special one though as well. A couple of the diamonds are dropping off, but I get them fixed back on for free. Hold on, how the fuck? There you go. Like, you can't tell me that ain't banging. Oh my gosh. Like, diggities. All the hats are banging, to be honest with you. Like, that one there goes with my, the light blue Arsenal jacket. That's amazing. Please don't drop. Please, God. Please, God. Please, God. Please, God. Please, God. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. That Adidas up there with a gold stamp on the top. Oh, you can't see the top ones. Oh, shit. You can't see the top shelf. Or the side shelf. Very top left, Adidas gold. Not going to say one off, but there wasn't many made. Here's one to piss off Matt, actually. I should put this on Matt. Hello, Matt. Do you like this hat better? Just so you remember my name, Matt, innit? Hey. Who's that loud mouth bitch? Huh. Love it. Tell him, girl! Don't know what the fuck she's running at. Nah, mate, not at all. Oh wow, here we go. He's 20 grand. Uber, Audi. Didn't show. Sydney. Let me do a cut section video. I should do, innit? Make a few mad ones. Damn! Big up New York Handy. Big up all the New York hats, man. Seriously. We all don't have to love America to know that they make a fucking damn good hat. Ah, go on. I like it. That hat is fire. Thank you so much. Guys, I can get any hat you want it printed up, man. I'm good with my stuff. They'll most definitely hook me up. I've been trying to slightly tell him to fucking sponsor the channel. Do you know what I mean? He's well too fucking tight-fisted. He's been like, oh, Danny, Corona, the business hasn't been good. No, he's just a fucking DT wannabe. He wants to stream with him. Like, I beg you to become AFTV. I beg you to become on the channel. And he's like, no, just pepper Danny more. Make him say the wrong thing so he can, you know what I mean? Get him politically. Because why would this guy come on 7 nights a week? Fuck me, Blaze. I didn't even know you're still with me. I thought I was Hanumi that said that. Go on, but go on to both of you. But go on. No, innit? He's from Luton, innit, mate? They probably still wear shell suits or, I don't know, even a t-shirt that just said Diesel or something or CK1. Gangster down here. Gee, imagine if I walked into one of their clubs down there, one of their pubs. Oh my God, I don't have to look at the bandana first, the £200 trainers. Do you know what I mean? Because obviously you couldn't get them trainers. Like, no, you couldn't get, should we start showing the trainer collection? You can't get that shit in Luton. My trainer started 180, and that's nothing to be proud of. I hate going into a sports shop and paying 180. I promised myself 120. When they went to 120, 130, that was it. When they went to 1.5, I was like, I'm done. 180 and 200 come along. I've still caught both of them. The silver ones, 200 quid. I'll just go and grab you on that, brother. Tell me how you want it. Chelsea, Steve, real one on it. I can get anything printed. Look, this one I just told him. He was meant to do Chef Danny, but that was to take the piss in the kitchen. Then I said, mate, I want you to add an AFC TV. So he basically said we fucked it because it's a bit awkward for him to do it there. So I'd have to just go under here. So that one will just get Danny AFC TV on the roof. But he stitched that, man. Well, no, it's a machine that stitches it. But I mean, yeah. He's got to obviously line it up. It's pretty reasonable. Do you know what I mean? His work is pretty reasonable. And it's not, oh, guys, please stay with me. And as we're nearly 2 hours in, I'll go soon. That new DT's going to be so proud of you, Ma. He's going to be so proud of you. Give me a big kiss and buy you a fucking packet of Haribos, you cunt. Hate it lifting with vintage called Indigo, like Sativa, Mellow and shit, or vice versa. If wrong. No, bro, this is what people are calling shit. Some of them Indigo thing. Alright, Sativa just means outdoor growth. Indigo is indoor growth. Job done on that question, by the way. Sorry. That's one of the things I've done very well in my life. Not that I can do that shit. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, Indigo is indoor. Sativas are outdoor. Job done. Sativas always were my favourite, but now things, because it's all gone hydroponic and a bit crazy, and it's more on their production of mass and obviously quality and that. Yeah, things have changed from when you were doing that shit 10 years ago. Thank you so much. Respect. You know, innit? Seriously, take a picture of that comment. That's legendary. That's going straight onto a camera fix up. What's the name on my camera? iPhone 11, you know? Bro, the smoke was going right in my eye. Shut it, dickhead. Yeah, I like him there for happy until I realised it was yeah. Who's that? The dickhead in question, yeah? I hate even saying his name still though. Window shopper, walking around, want to be like PT. Is it cause you're not white, my friend G? I can't help you with that one B. Apart from make a few suggestions like, do you want to grab yourself some bleach and go in the shower all night long? Do you want to be a little dick? Do you want to fucking go and get a bra or a phone? Go fuck your mum. Go blow DDT for all I care. Stop coming on my streams, you little prick. Go fuck yourself. And you little Audi too. Man, no one gives a fuck about you. I don't have time for this. I'm going to drive my... Do you know what? Who would write that? Listen, there's no one in the world that would write... I'm going to go and drive my 220 Audi, my penis extension of a car, and watch DT videos. Guys, is there a small possibility this is the... No one would write that. No one would be in love with someone that much. It's absolutely impossible. Oh, hold on, Skittles. Oh my God. I should be jumping in my BMW right now and driving to you for a date. Send me that fucking postcode if you don't believe me, because you know what? My little mate Siobhan had Skittles the other day, and when I tell you the little bitch wouldn't even give me a zoot yet, she was like, damn, but I paid like 60 quid on the free fight. Listen, it was purple, red, light, talk about indigo, light blue inside. I've never seen a bud look so purple. Well, I have about a week before, but fuck me. Hold on, what have I missed here? Yeah, you know, innit? Because I know. Pictures on the wall. You walked in his room. Probably. Exactly. I don't know who the fuck. Well, we have time to be in my stream 7 days a week. We can confirm that. Worse than the kid. Don't entertain him, yeah, mate. Hey, man, I've spat all over Liam's tracks. I knew me will tell you that. No, tell me about it. Now, what Kieran does, remember? Oh, that little prick. I found out about him. I had someone expose me on that one. He just had to pay. That's obviously why I had my little moment of Turkish. You know what I mean? He had to pay Turkish to go on the stream. It was like, bro, like, why do you think I streamed with him, bro? Like, it's a cash money thing, innit? I was like, who? Oh, what? Yeah, it's a cash money thing. You know what I mean? But we'll see if he does that now that he's had to officially go back on AFTV. But yeah, if you want to stream with certain people, do you know what I mean? Don't want to mention all names, but I do know that one factually. The whole Kieran and Turkish stream. Yeah, man, that his one and only stream that had good views. Arsenal versus Brighton. He paid for that shit, y'all. Just like every time he goes onto the league on a stage. Unreal. Hi Lee, how are you today? Arsenal still pissing me off, and they'll just say, Mug has donated £20 to your channel. I'm like, what in the blood clot? Man must be too rich. But again, this dickhead, obviously, Matt, as soon as DT go live, Matt, I want you to have this £50. Oh my God. I've offered him out to spit bars so many times. I said, bro, we'll do it over a jungle beat, a hip hop beat, a grime, reggae. It's just me and you settle that beef, like, do you know what I mean? Let's do it. We'll just spit bars, isn't it? Like, do you know what I mean? And oh, believe me, it's all got the deep. His missus, his son, they all have to message me on Twitter. The real ones again do know. I'll thank you directly about that. Bro, thank you so much. Yeah, time to hold the cross for that, innit? Yeah, she's doing good. I was gonna say her granddaughter. My daughter was there yesterday, so obviously, yeah, with her grandson, that always again perks her up. You know what I mean? Today when I was with her, she was all good, man. She was kind of complaining. She's hot. She's in pain, but yeah, every time the heat comes around in the summer, God bless you. You know what I mean? She was like, Danny, it's hot. It's hot. It's hot. Take the blanket off. Do this and yeah. Fans constantly on all the time, you know what I mean? But yeah, and Sydney has actually come in with a couple of mad comments. What was the other one? Oh god, about the team, the football team being cringe. Yeah, absolutely, man. The debut in Sydney, man, coming in stealing the show, bang, making me going well over 2 hours now. Jesus Christ, I literally do feel to pull the lyric book out, but no, I'll save that for a different day. Fire. Funny, Matt probably won't reply to that one. Or he's just going to start cussing. It wasn't proven. I was there. No, it was self. I can't even remember. It was self what? To leave the. Oh. Sergio Romero has left Man United. Fuck me. We can go and get their keeper. Bang. Fire. And fires all the real ones tonight. Guys, please get a like on the video. Subscribe if you're new. How many likes we got on the video tonight? And then watch them get half sometime. What is DT? Does he find YouTube? I'm gonna give you I'll tell you what, right? I'm gonna give you £1,000, yeah, in cash right now. Cash money, yeah. Straight sterling, pound notes. Danny AFC TV has got 23 likes on his video now, innit, right? So I'll tell you what, yeah. Make that say 7, innit? Make it say 0, innit? And I'll give you £2,000, innit? Like, has he got man so powerful? They got fucking agreements with YouTube or something. Like, my video was on 23 likes last night, and it just went down to 8. Like, how the fuck does that shit happen? And apparently, someone told me. Let me just go check on my own phone. Tonight's video is on something similar. Why do I go YouTube? I've got my own channel. Look, why do I go Google? I've got my own channel. It sits right there. I forget sometimes. Me. Bumble Claw. 25 likes on the video. Watch that fly down straight after this stream, and thank you to all. 25 likes. Watch that fly down. Huh. Yeah, mate, I bet, innit? But that's why all them man, that's why I'm kind of surprised about that football team. All them man circles, they move so small. All right, had you me everyone talking about Robson this stream. Robson was the guy that would come on most nights to talk. He's got quite a big Twitter account. He started befriending my reporter friend that I've done a stream with. Chewy found out he's a reporter, do you know what I mean? And they're all snakes, obviously. And I was obviously worried, thinking, why has Danny got a reporter on the stream? Whether he's a big reporter, I'm not saying it's Sun or fucking American newspaper, but he's a reporter and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, we know that was from Matt, no problem. And that was the funny thing. I had 23 likes and 1 dislike last night, but even the dislikes disappeared. Ha ha ha, Matt. And again, did you see the message I put up immediately after that? So guys, hashtag Free Palestine. You know what time of day it is? And respect to Mohammed El-Neni on that one. That's another guy that'll get in trouble, isn't it? People that open their mouths, they seem to get in trouble. I bet DT don't like Mohammed El-Neni, you know what I mean? There'll be a few people cussing about him. Shouts out to Mo as well, innit? Mo should silence a few people and just come up on my stream, innit? Don't know what the guy ain't coming on my stream for, innit? Mo, Arsenal, like seriously? Brother, get on the stream, innit? No censors here, G. Do you know what I mean? I used to back in the day, mate. I'll tell you, for all the European, I went to both the George Graham 94. I went to the Naeem halfway line 95. Yeah, mate. I haven't done it for a little while. I can't lie. Do you know what I mean? Work commitments. You know what I mean? Having to make money and everything. This is before my channel. I'm talking. So yeah, I got well out of the away scene. Wicked question, by the way. And even home games. I've got ticket people. I've got one guy that works at the stadium. My friend Easy knows someone that can give tickets as well. So tickets actually any day of the weekend. But even WB that comes on the stream sometimes, like he gets sometimes them hospitality. Do you know when they give you the free beer at half time? unlimited programs and walk in the door. So I've always got touches. I haven't just took them up since I started my channel. What I'm hoping to do is, but people are obviously a bit snaky out here. If WBC, and I've got 2 tickets, I want to be able to say to a couple of you lot, something like, guys, I've got 2 tickets, blah, blah, blah. Just, you know what I mean? That's today's prize. I'm hoping to do that a couple of times at least this season. Do you know what I mean? I do get tickets quite a lot. And if I'm going to be doing live watch-alongs, I'm not going to be in the stadium doing a watch-along. They'll be given away on this channel. Do you know what I mean? A lot of the time, though, it's always on the day. It's 1:30. The game kicks off at 3. Then it's 1:30. I've got 2 tickets for you, or I've got 1 ticket, blah, blah, blah. I'll just have to click the live button and see who jumps on that. Wow, we'll take it as it comes on that one. Because, yeah, man, I'm definitely going to focus on my channel, innit? Definitely. I'm going to kick these doors down one way or another. I don't care. Do you know what I mean? I'm not paying no one. There's no paying people. As I just mentioned a minute ago, to try and get on with a decent name to stream with them. There's no paying because I'm already better than them. I'm already better than them. I've got more knowledge than them. So there's no way I'm paying any kind of cocksucker to stream with them. So yeah, God's going to have to decide, isn't it, guys? God will have to decide this one. That was a classy hobby. Mate, my friend, to go back to one of my old streams, even though he's a northerner, sorry, Jan. Jan, who's another person that comes on the stream, well, he's been on the stream once, but he's a regular in the audience, but he hasn't been here for a while. He lives in the old Highbury, man, so I can do, if you want me to go tomorrow and do a live video on the centre circle, do you know what they've got on the centre circle at Highbury now? A fucking tree. And yeah, the building, it's weird the way it's done, man, like North Bank, Clock End, and obviously East and West. But if you want me to do a live video from Highbury, that's light work. My friend owns the property there, man. Seriously. And remember the rumours when they said Camp Heroes and all that bought properties there? Jan officially told me that was bullshit. Respect. Most definitely. So what I'd have to do is just go live. Because I always get people, do you know what I mean? It was when I worked in previous places, do you know what I mean? Whatever. It was way old before I ever done Danny AFC TV. Come on, this channel ain't been going a year yet. So, yeah, do you know what I mean? But I gave that up just before. I got the Arsenal of Arsenal. Ever since Arsenal become shit, I think that's what made me do the channel in the end. Arsenal just getting worse and worse. The decline was getting bad, and I was going to be one of them fans at Stoke. You know what I mean? I wasn't just peppering Wenger. I might have knocked him out. It really was getting that nuts for me for a little while. Do you know what I mean? And I'm a big enough man to admit, hindsight, wow, so I'll take Wenger back in a fucking instant. Not that I know that ain't the way forward, but wow, like the whole Emery experience, and Emery is better than Arteta, but I don't know what it takes. Is it 12th or 15th next season before Arteta will finally be potted? Thank you so much, guys. Just on him. And everyone I will be getting to the stadium. I won't be going if I've got tickets. They'll just be, as I said, given out to the real ones on the channel. I will be going to the stadium an hour and a half before all the home games. So, guys, subscribe to my channel, leaflets, whatever it is, a fucking t-shirt, Danny AFC TV, one hat, Danny AFC TV. In fact, a couple of the protests, though, how many people are giving me drinks and coming up to me, giving me random cans of beers. A lot of people come up to me, they knew exactly who I was. When I told them straight, like, oh, subscribe to my channel, some would say I already have. And I'll be like one of my tickets, I was like, show me. I was on my other device at home. It's weird. A lot of people know me. And again, there's a lot of curiousness about me. I'm going to have to go and twist their arm. Make them subscribe. Into apartments and a garden. I think it's no, because they do a little thing on the centre circle every year. I'm not going to say he isn't buried there or close by, but like at Christmas, but the corona locked it off this year. It was because I was going to have an exclusive for my channel. David Dean was supposed to put on the Christmas tree lights. It's a tree that's planted on the centre circle, I'll guarantee you that. And at Christmas they put lights on it. But there's actually fuck all to see in there, mate. Like there's post boxes, like even it's flat. I was like, how much is this a week? And I was like, fuck, I dropped my spliff. I was like, fucking hell. Like I know it's Highbury and everything, but shit. It's a lot of money to have the luxury to live in that stadium, like straight talking. And or whatever it was, mortgage, whatever it was, Jan was talking about. Shouts out to Jan. Yeah, man, I have to do another video from the whole Highbury Stadium soon. Guys, we're almost 2 hours, 15 minutes in. It is brilliant to now finally see it. Breaking news on the bottom of the screen. Tottenham call off plan to appoint Antonio Conte as head coach. Ha 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 ha. Guys, it's been legendary, as always. I'm going to get out of here. Anything important, anything more to say before we go? Please get another let. Anyone else that's new, please subscribe. Jeff, please subscribe, mate. Just like Sydney did. I'll be able to see it right on my screen now, the notification. Do you remember when Brazil played at home games? Yeah, bros. Did they play Ireland or was it Nigeria? Yeah. My friend went to that. WB, the same guy I just mentioned. I think he asked me to go, and I was like, no, I'm good. Hold on. No, Neymar played. Neymar definitely was there. Yeah, it's in my memory, bro. Obviously, again, international. I've told you I'm not even patriotic, so international football ain't my thing. But unless obviously it's World Cup and European Championship time, and suddenly I like European World Cup and European Championships for a little while. And a bit down here. Respect Sydney. Hopefully tomorrow 9 p.m. Please get the bells up, whatever it is. I've got to touch up my thing, the whole bells and everything. I've got to get so much better with all that. I'm not the most technical guy, man. I'm just real. Know my Italy and Portugal. Okay, Brazil was there though. Hold on. Yeah, Brazil. And yeah, but I've got to get my knowledge up on how to use my benefits of being premium on StreamYard, etc. and etc. and etc. Do you know what I mean? There's that Matthew bird again. I can hear her, but I can't see the motherfucker. Where is this girl? I'm just dying to see what she looks like. She's got one fucking gob on her. Fuck it, I'm jumping off. I'll run down there and have a look. I'm gonna nose it all faster, isn't I? Oh, I froze. I have froze. Wow, I'm jumping in and out. Wow, I don't believe it. Is it an illusion? Fuck me, so that was the sign from God, don't look at birds. But respect Blazer, real one. Respect Long Burkamp, real one. Respect Pogba, Man United, real one. Respect Sydney, real one. Respect Adam, real one. Respect Linda, real one. Hank Yumi, Jeff, real one. Hank Yumi, Kamala, Liakers, Blazer. Who am I forgetting? WB, Dr. Green Farm. I can't remember. I'm going to start forgetting. Shouts out to everyone on the stream tonight. You've lit it up as always. Guys, we're going to have to go back to back one night. Guys, do remember as well, we're going to do a watch along for the boxing. Who's a late motherfucker? Who's a late owl? Big up Hank Yumi. You know, I always say UG. Who's... Oh, man, you live in fucking America now. So, that would be normal times for you. That'd be like egg and toast breakfast times. Or early evening dinner, I suppose, in a zoo. So... It is Logan Paul Mayweather. I'm going to do the watch along. So, guys, please get involved on that Saturday night. Obviously, I'll be streaming. Fuck me, today's Friday. So, I'll be doing my football stream tomorrow evening, and then we'll be back for a late night watch along on Logan Paul. It's this Saturday night, yeah? So, yeah, guys, we'll be back Logan Paul and Mayweather watch along. Please get on that one. Please get a like on the video. Please subscribe if you're new. What is that name again? He didn't. Jeff. Why haven't you subscribed? Jeff, please subscribe. Please get a like on the video. Guys, you've all been fucking legends tonight. Hence why it's been one of them 2-hour streams. You know what I mean? Over a fucking hour and a half. Over the old fucking fix. Yeah, mate, it probably is fixed, but who gives a fuck? What did you get to say in this interview? I've earned 30 million already. If I get another 20 million by the time I get in the ring, it's all cool. I'm 50 or whatever and I'm retired. Sweet. Yeah, it's all bollocks. Do you know what? I should have tested that tonight, but I will do. I hope that don't go wrong. All right, I will do. None of that StreamYard nonsense. Respect. And then if it continues, we know what time of day it is. If Easy was to get here, he said he would come, or he said it'd be after 11. Obviously, he's got to go. I'm going to take the zoo out of my mouth. Obviously, he's going to go mosque and pray and that. He said it can't be rocket science, so Easy will get to the bottom of it. And my Effinet, whatever, I ripped it out because obviously, yeah, I haven't activated it properly, like you were saying, hadn't you me? But anyway, hadn't you me? Easy will come and deal with that. Guys, God bless. Good night. You've all been real. I fucking love you all. Thanks to everyone that subscribed, old and new. Thanks for everyone that's put a like on the video. You're all legends. The streams are getting literally again better and better. We know I'm entertaining as hell. We know this already, and yeah, I love myself. But it takes you guys, it takes all your comments, it takes all of your knowledge, and it takes all your geniusness and all your wittiness to make the stream lit. It ain't a one-man show here. Just hold the line, literally 1 minute, mate. Just hold the line 1 minute. But guys, on that note, I did say I had to go a minute ago, so I'm getting out of here. Thanks to all the real ones. The real one had you me always. Big up the real ones. Guys, I'm out of here. Got a couple of phone calls to deal with. Love you all. I'll see you tomorrow. And remember, boxing, watch along Saturday night, late Mayweather, Logan Paul. Respect to all the real ones. Shouts out to everyone. Respect to all the real ones on the stream. Guys, I'm out. Good night, people. Respect.